female doctor, but I mean, she didn't even buy me dinner or
Mm.
nothing, bro.
It's so
Got all
funny.
6 feet of that camera in there.
So we are after the second day. We're on the third day morning. The characters agree. What it, they wanted some daylight out, right? When they
Yeah.
arrived.
We wanted to arrive there around sunrise. So I guess we would have to leave at like 3 in the
Oh, you
morning.
wanted to be there. You wanted there to be sunrise, so the characters left in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
like have it be like sunrise, I guess, at the place.
All right, so that there's at least some low light instead of total
Like it'll be
instead
dusk.
of super dark. Yeah. So all right.
Dawn.
So 7-hour journey. Characters um before they leave.
7-hour journey, huh?
Mhm.
Can't get another potion off?
I was about to
The
say I
7 hour.
could think
Right.
I could I
Definitely get
could
another
think of
potion
was
off
some
that.
good a good way to spend that time.
Potion on the go.
Let's see what kind of potion do we need around these parts. Um, see what I got on my character sheet first.
Sure, you got something for yourself. All right.
I just need heal potions for myself, honestly.
Yeah, we got all of them. We got like a shit ton of cure moderates and 3 cure seriouses between all of us. So if we give you a cure serious, you could have the cure serious off my back.
Cool. As long as I
And
have something that I could use as turn into a
turn that shit
bomb,
into
so I
bomb.
could
Yeah,
heal everybody.
right. You could turn a cure serious into a bomb, right?
Yeah, but I'd rather do it with it's kind of a waste to do it with such a valuable potion because like
Gotcha.
I'm
Gotcha.
still going to only do the same amount of healing regardless of the
Oh,
potency of the actual right.
okay. So you wouldn't be doing like a cure serious bomb. It'd still be like a regular like
I mean,
one
it would be
heal.
really cool if the bomb damage scaled with the
Like right.
value of the potion
The
used, but
value of
no,
the
it
potion
doesn't.
used, right?
It doesn't. It stays the same.
That would be
So
fucking crazy.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. The bad news is the
Cure
damage
Raga the
won't
whole
go.
group.
The bad news is the damage will only scale up with me personally scaling it up.
Yeah.
But then the good news is,
Don't worry, Dave.
like I don't have to. We don't have to use expensive potions.
Gotcha.
Dave
You
said,
use
"Don't
little
let."
cheapos.
Dave said, don't get him killed."
Right.
Damn.
He on
At
Twitch.
this level, brother, we're at level 8, man.
Yeah.
That's a hard
This, I'm
hard
saying,
request,
if
man.
that shit,
Things
if
are
that
rough,
shit, if that shit kills you, we are all in trouble.
bro. You don't understand.
You got-
I nearly got devoured this
Yeah.
shit
last
kill.
campaign, man. Shit.
If there's
Anything
some
can
shit
happen.
that's hitting him hard enough with his AC
Yeah,
that high, we're
yeah,
all dead anyway.
we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Nah,
We
not
should have just
really.
went to go fight
Because
the
Nah,
dire bears.
not every encounter is made to be won by just like attacking with
right,
melee. So it may
right.
not mean that we're done. It just means that
Right.
trying to
You
do
can
it
still
that
kill
way is a
yourself,
no-go.
but
But yeah, then again, there's some encounters
I mean, yeah,
that
it's
should
not
be
like I
more
was able to
fun.
slice the haunts.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
Oh, the haunts?
Yeah, I just got bodied by them. That's all.
Uh,
Yeah, you were by yourself.
the haunts
No,
made
but I'm
us.
just saying it's not like I was able to like slice the haunts or anything, you know?
The haunts were about will saves. That's what the haunts
Yeah.
taught me.
If you had some help with you, like a full group, then
Will
maybe you would have had
saves.
a buff that would allow
Get,
you to hit them.
get your
Maybe
will
buff
saves
to
up.
get your will save higher. Someone to help you out a
Still
little
won't
bit.
be able to hit for incorporeal though. So
Nah, there's a way to hit for incorporeal.
yeah, there is.
Waylon,
We
Waylon
we'll
can
be
make
able to do it soon.
Wayland can make an alchemical item called a blanch, and he just puts it on the weapon, and then for that attack, you could attack incorporeal creatures,
Mm-hmm.
or you could alchemically, and I think there's a way to alchemically treat an item for more than just one attack for incorporeal stuff. But yeah, there's actually incorporeal items that force incorporeal creatures to corporeality too.
Mm.
So I mean, yeah, this with I
Yeah,
mean,
there's options. There could be some
there's
options.
options. But you talk about a full party trying to do something, but you by
Yeah.
yourself trying to take on things. Yeah, there's only so
Yeah.
much you could do.
All right. Before your characters depart, uh, Cardros asks everybody to come to the town hall of Turtleback Ferry.
Mm.
The mayor would like to give a prayer to
Oh
the
shit!
group.
Mm.
All right, so I head that way.
So
Well,
you enter this large wooden lodge house that's part town hall, part um chapel for the Church of Eristeel. There you see the head priest, Mayor Mayor Malin, right? Malin. All right, I'm sorry. Mayor Malin Shreed, middle-aged Garundi man who
what's Garundi?
Garundi, they're the humans. They're that human ethnicity that's from they're mostly from Osirian. Um, uh, they are well, for starters, they're a human ethnicity most commonly found on the continent of Garund, so the continent to the south of Avistan, and
Oh,
they have
so he's from a whole different continent.
yeah, well, at least
Oh
his
shit!
ancestry is.
Oh, okay.
He himself, he's got a slight accent, so he has come from Garundi. I mean Garund. They typically are known to be the tallest of humans in Galarian. They boast dark skin, sharp cheekbones, broad shoulders, and premature bright white hair. They're known to normally favor colorful clothes that are practical and beautiful regardless of how far from Garund that they live.
Wait,
Um,
wait, 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 wait a second. I got a question. Premature. In terms of hair, are they balding?
no, the hair just turns white, like Rogue from X-Men. Like either the whole hair or parts of their hair will just turn like a dark white in color.
That's what it means to be premature. I thought when you said
Premature,
premature, I was like,
premature as in like way before, like usually white hair is associated with like elderly age.
that's what
Yeah,
was
that's what they're
meant.
saying. Yeah.
Okay, got you, got you.
Um,
Prematurely white, got you.
yeah, bright white hair. Um, they
Bunch of Sephiroths.
many Garundi and far off lands usually try to incorporate traditional clothing into their outfits, which is in a manner what he's done. Um, the They are believed to have originated in the south of the continent of Garund and had over the centuries migrated to the north. Um, Most Garundi speak the common language. Some of them speak Osiriani, and some are fluent in Taldean. And so this mayor of Turtleback Ferry welcomed everyone inside, and he uh, begins a service and prayer to Eristeel, thanking him for the bountiful harvests and the protection of the people in the region, and to watch over to continue to watch over them, and also thanking him for offer not and also thanking him for and his uh seeking his because he's praying for him to give guidance to your group as you are ready to set forth to take down a dangerous enemy that will that will easily ravage civilization in these parts. What meager civilization has cropped up here in the region, um, ruining the peace and the hard work that everybody here has spent their entire lives to produce. And then inside, you see some chairs off to the side, but typically most people stand during the service to Aristeel. You can see various ornaments and relics hung up on the walls. Um, Many are of uh, some of them are like bows that belong to a lot of them are bows hung up that once belonged to like a servant of Aristeel or a ranger of the Black Arrows that was a servant to Aristeel. And then some of the other decorations involved were like taxidermied heads of various um, animals and beasts that uh, were causing chaos to a simple place like Turtleback Ferry, and so they're mounted on the walls as a sign that they've been hunted down and they are no longer a menace to the people. Um,
Hmm.
Tardros, after the prayer, um, they do like a well towards the end of the prayer they do like a little communion thing. They have a plate of some wild game meat and some bread from like the freshest grain. Um, you're not required to partake in it, um, but you can if you want to.
Waylon steps forward. He would like to partake in it.
And so you are given you're given the bread as um, to eat and partake as a thanks to Aristeel for aiding in the harvesting of the grain and of the milling and of the creation of this staple that has um, been a like a stepping stone to a civilized community, something simple to yet fresh and nutritious for a community to eat and partake in and grow together. And then the the venison meat is cut to chunks, so you can take a chunk and
Mm.
partake in the meat. Um, Meant to represent the the hard work that it takes to hunt and the
So,
respect that you give um to the bounty that the land provides.
so Waylon says, as a devotee of Abaddon, I noticed there's a cross religional or cross religious appreciation for work and the spoils that comes from hard work. I see that here in Aristotele's dogma, and for that I am grateful and I give my thanks.
You see Nasir, he nudges Rakim. He's like, "You want to try this shit? You think it'll help a little bit? I think we're already pretty good, but fuck it, let's give it a shot." And you see Nasir and Rakim stand up and they walk over to the altar. You just take this bread, huh? Nasir
So,
says
Yep,
to you.
the bread and the meats, yeah.
so
Hmm.
Waylon nods over to Rakim and Nasir. He says, that makes perfect sense. After all, if Irori is about achieving perfection, perfection can never be achieved without work. So I guess there is a cross-religious reference here for you as well.
Indeed. There's something here. You see Nasir just pop the bread in his mouth.
Speaking of work,
Very soft and warm. And
damn nigga, pause, bro.
Hey, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
very
Hey,
steamy,
yo.
soft, warm breading that has popped in
No
your mouth.
diddy, bro.
You want to talk?
You
Nigga,
talking about
pause.
pastries
Hold
here?
up.
Come on.
Hold up.
You sure it's pastries that we talking about? Keep it PG, man. Oh, we
I'm
should
not
go.
taking none of his shit now. Fuck that. I got
Keep
enough.
it,
I got
keep
enough
it
old men
PG.
trying to look at me weird. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh
I gotta
God.
remember to turn on Twitch. Speaking of PG,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
watching on
yeah.
right now.
Turn on the Twitch.
Yeah, the Twitch. Um,
Um,
Damn, I'm late as hell.
So
we all
Waylon takes a bite out of the bread and he looks over at Rakim and Nasir and he goes, speaking of work, there's a particular name that crossed my mind. It is something that we will probably have to deal with when we go back to Maglimar. The name that I am thinking about right now is Raz Redfield Bilger. This is a man with a 10-year bandit for 10 years with a bounty in Maglimar.
mm, bounty
Now,
for what? Rakim
well,
says.
I have not seen the flyer particularly. It is just something that I came across and heard, mainly
Mm,
because of my connections, or recent connections with the mayor. But a 10-year bounty on a bandit has been at large for 10 years. Getting him off of the streets and also getting paid for it, those finances will go right into the building of the Flying Lotus. At least my share. What I was bringing up to you too is it seems that the dojo that you guys are building there over in Maglamar, it means that you also have a growing interest in that place. So perhaps when we go back, we should look into doing the city a service and doing ourselves a service as well and getting Shaz off of the streets.
hmm.
My guess is that being able to find him should be a little easier since we have ourselves a Quendemir.
Indeed.
But for now, how about this veal? And he takes a bite of the veal. The bread is so soft, so warm.
I couldn't even get into the rest of me. You fuck me up. Uh, veal was tasty. The end. It was well herbed. I gotta choose my word carefully in this shit. It was Um, the thing is that when you guys partake in this, you also feel like completely satisfied, as if like you received all the nutrition and all, and you no longer, if you were hungry before, you don't feel it now,
Nice.
and you're gonna feel that way the entire day.
All right. Some lumbus bread. Cool.
Pretty right. Some blessed
Cool.
veal and
Right.
breading and yeah, veal. Yeah, I think I did read that like Aristeel and Abadar are pretty close, like allies. 'Cause they both, yeah, it overlaps. They both are into like a community. He's the woodsy guy. Abadar is the city dude, pretty much.
Mhm.
Rural and urban. Rural. Um, got the Hick God and the New York God.
Oh,
That's a solid way to put it.
For real.
Man.
Um, Ricardro steps forth. He's like, I'd like to say something before we leave. He goes,
I already know that I am a genius. You don't have to take up our time with telling us the obvious things.
he chuckles. I'll give you that, Waylon. Indeed, it would take somebody to be a genius amongst the Red Lotus Society to have pulled off as a team, defeating the Grawl family and saving our hides. And I can't thank you all enough. And to think that I would also be reunited with my stepdaughter, Shilalu. I was sinking into a dark place for a while there, and even a little after we were rescued. But as of now, I feel like I should say I'm confident I'm crawling myself out of that hole. And I need to say this. He turns to Vale. It's like, Vale, ah, my brother, want you to know that I have admired your passion and tenacity within the order. Your parents have served the order proudly, and you have become not only their equals, but you have grown even stronger. Couldn't think of a better person to fight this fight side by side with. Haven, I know you might feel doubts with yourself and with your path, but you have grown immensely. I'm proud of the improvement that you have made over time. What I want to say is, should this battle prove to be my final one, Vale's like, Jaquarios, oh man, don't talk like that. they'll know, listen, if this proves to be my final fight, then I leave it to the two of you. Carry on our order. You will be the new leaders of Fort Rannick. And then Jakarjos looks to your group and he goes, should we all fall, what remains of the Black Arrows, Fort Rannick should be the ones to fly the flag of the Red Lotus Society.
Hmm.
And he turns.
Damn, I feel like a Yonko crew, bro.
Cow.
Our territory, son.
It's a Bianco.
He turns to the mayor. He's like, Father Malin Shreed, you are present here as a witness to this declaration. Let the people know. For in the morning, before the dawn breaks,
Yes.
our assault on Fort Rannick shall begin.
Yes.
To take down a fort. Hmm. This will look extremely good when it comes to the tales of the Red Lotus. Someone really should be writing this down.
Icarus looks up at him because you talk as if we will let you perish in this battle. No. You will be coming home. And these people will sing of your dashingly great deeds.
Well, I appreciate that, Icarus. Then let us go forth. Let us see where our fate will take us.
That's hype. That's fucking hype, dude. That's so hype.
You don't get no buff for a great speech.
Buff for Grace.
I thought he was low-key giving us Heroes Feast, though.
Right? I thought he was getting.
I-
I thought it was
He said I feel like a bard did perform oratory. Let me get
some
let
paladin shit.
me get a competence bonus and some morale bonus
Right.
for like the next 24 hours. Oh shit.
Right. When you about to do
Well,
some incredible shit. I mean, we are
you
about
guys,
to go on the fort.
so
That's it.
Waylon says that, considering this is my first assault on a fort, it is with a little bit of regret that I must say. I feel as if I'm going to attack a fort, I should come with something that is a tool that is used to break down fortifications, a siege engine. I feel as if I am missing out on a great opportunity here. What are you to do when you have the will but you do not have the tools? Maybe next time.
Mhm. We'll get the tools. It's too easy. Messier says to you.
All I know is that I am going to build one. Except the one I intend to make is going to be a flying version of what we should have today. Oh,
Mhm.
the glory, I cannot wait. The modifications.
This guy Dave.
As if we needed more reasons to besiege new castles. Having a flying, simply bombardier actually sounds interesting.
Dave said
Yeah.
that Dave said that shit was epic. He about to hop out of his car and fight someone with that. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm reading now. It's in the middle of fucking New York. GG's.
So So yeah, so your character's 7 hours trying to hit there. So yeah, head out around like midnight.
So Waylon says, before we get too deep into this excursion, I want a full inventory of potions. I need to know what you guys have on hand.
Nasir looks at you. He goes, mage armor. He has he points mage armor, protection from evil, bull strength, a cure serious wounds, and these three are cure moderates.
Do you still have your your flask?
Yes, sir. Right here, and he flips it up like
Yes,
playing games with it. Like flips it up.
yes. Remember that to
Sleight of hand
allow
shit.
you to be able
Right.
to allow you to be able to reuse for a single use any of the other potions you have on yourself. So I would suggest you use that for the one you definitely want to use again. Usually those that have a shorter duration. Just a
No,
good knowledge check.
I will. He has a potion of bull strength in there.
Trying to recall if I asked for. I don't think I asked. Someone got Shield of Faith, right? I couldn't remember who grabbed it. No,
We have some in the
There's one left, a +3 one.
yeah, I'll take that one.
take it.
So I have Shield. I don't need anything else besides that.
Quennemere pops in and he goes, as for me, on my potion belt I have cure moderate wounds and cure serious wounds. But I'm not too worried about the versatility of potions. I am able to do scrolls, but then again, with my ability to be able to share spirits, perhaps having a few potions on me would not be such a terrible thing. After all, it may allow me to be able to do less casting of the more precious spells and to be able to help you guys more on the field. Helping you use potions that maybe you don't have to worry about drinking yourself. And that way you can continue to fight. Something to keep in mind, though. In that case, I'll particularly use that for the cure potions. I guess you guys can count on me to be able to use share spirit and heal you with the cure moderate potions that I have on me. But I will need more than just 2. This is the only thing that I have currently.
There is 9 in the pool for
Yeah.
moderates.
Yep.
All right, so Quennemere takes on 9.
Yeah, I threw out the treasure thing.
I feel like Blur would be helpful for someone.
Yeah, it's definitely. I was just looking at that.
So
Yeah,
yes,
so
10
Either
cure
one of the
moderate.
melee guys should have it.
20% miss chance on attacks from enemies.
Bro, imagine you put that on Rakeem with his high SAC. No, don't do that.
He doesn't even need it. He don't even
You're right. I
need
was
it.
like,
He don't even need it, dog. You put it on Mike. Put it on Calvin if anything. Give him,
Waylon takes the
Yeah.
potions.
let him get hit a little bit less.
No, that wasn't Waylon. That was Quennemere that got that.
The potion? The
I'll
cure
take
moderate potions?
Yeah, Quennemere took the
Oh,
9 cure
he took the
moderate.
9. Okay. I thought
Yeah,
Waylon
Waylon
would.
would take-
I thought Waylon would. How many? I thought he would have it for the healing bombs.
Right?
Well, he could just grab them off of Quennemere, but Quennemere got the healing potions because he was saying he has spirit
Mhm.
share. And so
Oh,
with spirit share, he could use that to cure people.
And you got a 20% miss chance. That should be ridiculous with fucking Rakim.
So he could.
Can you imagine?
I believe what he was trying to do was have his familiar be able to touch people and transfer the heal that way.
right.
So yeah,
Alright,
he'll do spirit
so
share, and then he can um send an emergency heals. Bird just lands on you, touches you, boom, you get cure moderate.
so
I mean, but Whaler could throw a
Who-
super bomb though, right?
who took Blur?
I could, but that'd be less accurate.
You can
Right.
give it to Caldum.
Blur. I
Yeah,
recommend Shalelu take fly.
and I'll take a large
He's
person.
not gonna disagree on that. She'll
Yeah, I
make
recommend
use of
that.
that for sure, yeah.
I can't use.
I wouldn't mind someone enlarging me when we fight the ogres.
I
You
got
don't need to be.
covered.
You don't need to be a large dog. You trust me. You don't want to. You don't want to get the. You don't
Alright,
want to
so
get
Caldum
the
Waylon
penalties. You'll
Waylon
lose.
will
When you get
Waylon
enlarged,
will
you lose like two to dex and everything.
Waylon will take one of the bark skin potions.
your trump goes up by 2, your dex goes down by 2, your large size, your reach will go up by 10 feet, and your damage will go from 1d8 to 2d6 with the sickles.
Oh, it doesn't go up?
The sickles? The sickle damage
Yeah,
goes up, yeah.
they'll go up. They'll go up.
So she go up
But
to
you'll
From
lose.
1d
1d10
from
then.
1d8
You'll
from
lose
1d8
AC.
to 2d6. The
There's,
drawback
there's,
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
drawback to being enlarged is obviously one, your large size or your bigger target, your AC would drop by 1, your dex would drop by 2.
The Dex
Um,
one is the
Yeah.
big one.
your
The
strength
Oh,
will
dex,
yeah,
your
that's
which
strength
then
will go up by
would
2.
then drop your AC. Yep.
well, really, I feel like being enlarged kind of helps depending on
And you have 10-foot reach.
depending on your situation, depending on who you
The
are. Like, yeah,
like me
being
it
enlarged
helps.
probably wouldn't be
Me,
so helpful for like a rogue, but being enlarged probably really helpful for a barbarian.
yeah, me it helps because I'm a strength based monk, so it helps me out a lot.
Right,
It
right,
don't really it don't hurt me losing to the dex ain't gonna kill me.
right. If you're not dependent on your dexterity for
Right.
Oh no,
everything, then yeah, I would say being enlarged is helpful.
Yeah.
But if
didn't you?
I wouldn't be a swashbuckler and be like, enlarge me.
Right. Put me
Not the smartest thing.
want that. You want to be nice and quiet, buddy.
Right. Be a
Yeah,
rogue.
is
Be
there
like, enlarge.
right.
Enlarge the rogue. Enlarge the ninja. Like,
That
what are you
nigga look like
doing,
Shaq
bro?
hiding behind a telephone pole and shit.
Enlarge the ninja.
Oh
Why, bro?
man.
Enlarge the barbarian. Leave the ninja alone. Prank the ninja.
Now for me though it'll work. But
I would say Windermere could take the spectral hand scrolls. That might come in handy.
That will come in very much handy. Yeah.
There's 4 of them,
Quentin will grab those 4.
and a
I'll put it
magic
on his
missile
character
wand,
sheet now.
and a magic
yeah,
missile wand. It's a cast level 3.
everybody take one.
Shalelu mentions that should anybody suffer damage to their bodies or minds, aka if you guys take ability damage, she does have 2 potions of lesser restoration.
Nice.
Mm.
So like if you get hit and you lose like 3 strength, like he can give you a potion to cure that.
Bro, we have silence
You
scrolls
have
too.
silence scrolls?
We have silence scrolls.
Somebody take those. Take those.
I
Take them.
can't cast them.
Somebody take them.
You gotta use
Some-
magic device.
Yeah.
Right.
You got high charisma. You know that magic
So you were
device?
saying,
Fuck
You
it.
got plus
it
12
was
UMD. I mean, you could use a silent
Good.
scroll.
4 scrolls of what?
Be a
What was
check,
those
Take the
for
but
silence
again?
scrolls.
Nah, before silent, it was something else.
Spiritual weapon.
Fucking spiritual weapon.
summons a weapon made of force that will continuously attack your target every round
Yeah,
That
go
is
ahead and take that.
good.
for force damage.
Spectral hand, that's what it was. Spectral hand.
User scroll is 20 plus the caster level, so DC 23 to use the silent scroll or the spiritual weapon scroll for
DC 23.
Icarus. So you would need like a 12 or higher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
How do you
Do
call
that.
it?
That boy Quenderman got those 4 spectral hand scrolls.
You gotta emulate the ability score. What's her wisdom?
So those are gone.
12? Okay, she's good. Okay.
I'll take one. I'll take one. I
I'll
think
take the smoke sticks, by the way. I'll take the smoke sticks and the tinder twigs.
All right, so you have
You heard me, Lou?
yeah,
Thank you. And
that
I'm
one
bringing
scroll?
the
That's one scroll. Okay, so
I'm
that's
bringing the bear trap with me.
that divine scroll has 4 spells on it. Oh.
I have a question. So if I use Spectral Hand, okay, and I cast Shocking Grasp but use it to heal, could I still transfer that to Spectral Hand and then use that to heal somebody?
I don't see why not.
I'm
Yeah,
doing it. I'm
that
taking
should work.
Spectral Hand.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
I
I will
like.
take 2 of those.
We're getting ready to get
You taking
busy in
2 of
this
those?
fucking.
Yeah.
All right, I got the other 2.
Yeah. It's just it lets you any touch range spell can be delivered with the hand. I mean, that's really
Okay.
all it is, yeah.
So that's good.
And then the Quendermere also has 1 wand of the magic missiles.
I really wish I could use this fucking composite bow.
Hey, should Laylu use it?
A +5 composite bow?
Where is it?
That shit would be fucking hilarious. Plugging motherfuckers from way out.
The Masterwork Composite Bow?
Oh, the bow.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
strength rating a +5. If your strength isn't at least 20, it's just gonna give you a penalty to your attack.
So shall
Yeah.
I?
I mean, mine is
That's
20,
a bow
so
for a strong motherfucker, pretty much.
yeah. No,
That's how to fucking
that's what I
pegging.
say. Mine is 20, so I have
Oh
could use
yeah,
it.
that bow would right.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
but I won't.
so hold up.
It would just be funny. Be funny. Fucking see myself running out here with fucking
So you took a scroll of the
a
acid
bow and
arrow and
arrow
a
all of a
spectral
sudden.
hand. Acid arrow. That scroll has acid arrow and spectral hand on it. 2 each. Okay, so let's delete that and delete this because
Oh, I already deleted them.
what? The scrolls?
Yeah, maybe I just didn't save it yet.
Oh yeah,
Cause,
you
cause
gotta
she
hit
took,
save. Yeah.
yeah, cause she took 2 and then I took 2.
To what? Oh, you took.
Let me write all that down. Shit.
So all the spectral hands are gone because she took 2 of the spectral hands and I took the other 2 with Quendermere.
Well,
I
no,
added to his sheet.
one scroll has
Oh, they
4
both have
acid.
acid arrows on it, right?
One scroll
Okay,
has 4
so
acid arrows and 2 spectral hands, and then there was a second scroll that same thing.
has
So
4, yeah. So
you
all
both
right,
took a
so
scroll then.
yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta add those 4 acid arrows on his sheet too.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, all 6 of those spells are on one scroll.
Oh,
Gotcha. So we
okay.
got yeah,
Sweet.
boom. Save. Quendermere. I gotta remember to tell Matt to check his
Oh,
his
Quindamere.
version of Quinn that's on here because he'll be able to transfer that to his character sheet.
So Quindamere has.
Acid arrows 4.
Um, and then silence.
That down from him.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Got that saved to him.
that's it.
Oh,
And
Waylon grabbed a bark skin potion.
Anybody need chainmail?
Mm,
That just leaves one buckskin left then. Okay. Skin +3.
You got the ones
No.
that I took, right?
Samuel
Yeah, I
posted
got that.
Samuel posted his prepared spells too now. So
There's a good old medium armor +7 chainmail in that motherfucker if anybody need it.
I don't think anyone could use that.
No.
Callum's
on that.
proficient in
It-
medium armor, but it'll drop his speed to 20 feet, so it's a matter of what's his dex bonus? Because I think the chainmail is gonna drop his max dex to like +1. So
I'm
was-
so pumped for this raid.
if it was
right now.
mithril chainmail though, he'd be
Yeah,
popping
right.
that shit on. If he'd be popping that shit on.
Right.
Did someone take the
Yeah.
amulet of natural armor?
It would
Amulet of natural armor. Excuse me.
it would hinder him more than help him. I mean, maybe
There's
his,
4 of them in there.
I'm good
Over
with
it.
sticking with what I
Have
got
at
right
it.
now.
There's 4 of them in there. Have at it. If you need one, take it.
I thought that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Shit. We got gloves of arrow snaring in there.
your armor bonus.
Oh,
would
I
go up
can't take it.
to
I can't take it. Never
7,
mind.
But then you'd lose 2 from dex, so you would only get
I can't take the
your
amulet.
AC would only
Anybody?
jump up by 1.
Anybody want to snatch arrows out the sky?
No.
Shit, I need it.
Put them on, bro. Put them on. Put them on, bro.
Last time
Put 'em
those
on.
arrows were fucking me up.
Oh,
Maybe
the
you
gloves
might.
of arrow snaring.
Maybe you learned a
Icarus
lesson.
Alright.
Those arrows were fucking me up.
Maybe you learned a lesson.
Hands. Gloves of arrow snaring.
Things
Good lesson.
Okay.
Things you don't think a fucking sorcerer would need.
Right, surprise, bitch. Catch that shit.
All right, now I heard something about the alchemical items.
I just want to. I'll take the tinder twigs and the smoke sticks.
Oh, okay. So you got 15
If
tinder
it's-
twigs. And...
Did Quindamir have time to put these spells into his spell book or no? Yes, something he would know.
What spells?
I don't think he did because
Spellbook.
we only had like a couple days. We only had like what was it? Was it 2 days?
2 days and left on the third.
He's managed to find a
Yeah.
few spells in town. He already wrote those down. You talking about the spells from the spell books? Yeah,
Yeah.
he wrote those down. The ones that he was missing, he wrote those down in his own book. So yeah, he did that already.
Okay.
He does it quick. It don't take him long.
All right.
It took him. Yeah, he took a feat for that. It takes him like 10 minutes per spell level. So if his first level spell,
Jesus, what does mine take? Like an hour? What does Luna take? Like an hour?
Something like that.
I'm better than Quindamir. Stop playing.
Why is his 4th level slot? I guess he left them empty.
Huh? What are you looking at?
His prepared spells.
You put it in WhatsApp.
I hope Spirit Share is part of that.
No.
Oh, because it's literally godlike. Like Spirit
Nah,
Share
he
for
can-
Alchemist is dope, but for him, since he has a familiar, because I mean, it didn't take into into account for
It
Alchemist.
looks like he left some slots open. I guess to
But with a familiar, Spirit Share gets really,
prepare
really
them
good.
later, but maybe he's looking to get more information about Rannick before he prepares more spells.
Yeah, I just jumped back into WhatsApp.
He's just
I
gotta
didn't
hope a
look
fight
into it.
doesn't. He's just gotta hope. Just gotta hope there's no big fight doesn't start without him preparing the rest of those slots. He'll have to take himself out of combat out of danger entirely and go fucking study that shit for what, 15 minutes?
Oh.
Or
Can you fix it?
1 minute.
Oh.
It would take a minute.
Isn't a minute like how many
10 rounds.
You said 10?
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
buddy.
can happen in 10 rounds.
Right.
Oh, buddy.
I wouldn't do it.
He finishes preparing. He's like, all right. Oh, shit. I got the spells I needed now.
Oh,
Not gonna
battle's
lie.
over, buddy.
But
Seeing
niggas is
Waylon
missing
take the red
arms and
pill, I could
legs and
totally see
shit.
him chucking Masterwork spears though.
Smoke sticks.
Yeah, what if I took one of Waylon's mutagens?
Oh, you got 7 of those.
That shit would fuck me up.
Yeah, it
You got
would.
My guts would explode.
It's called random ass fucking
You know,
an eye and an elbow.
Callum's got a problem, man. He's just a potion drinking
Right?
dude. You know, can't help myself.
He's gonna
Got
take a
blood
sip.
money on
He's gonna
there.
get a sip when
I'll get
surviving
this
the
one
Dispel
next.
magic,
Pathfinder.
Paragon Surge, and slow. Why not memorize haste instead of slow?
Oh, we don't have haste this fight?
Heroics, invisibility.
Okay.
See, he got to tell me what he has in mind. Because when you pick things like heroics, that's a lot of choices. And then, so he must have chosen it for a specific reason.
The hell is
I'm gonna need some cliff
blood
notes for
money?
these.
Blood money? Wow.
Blood money,
Oh,
if I remember correctly, reduces the cost of a particular spell that needs components.
if he needs a
Uh,
spell component, he like cuts himself and the blood transforms.
Right.
It does
Yeah.
strength damage.
So was he doing that to cast heroics, maybe?
I think so.
But then, so he's doing that to cast heroics. But then, what does he want to get with heroics? There's got to be something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get heroics just for what? Because the preparation of casting blood money first has got to be a specific
takes
That's
feat that he has in mind.
he takes 1d6 damage if he
Right.
uses
strength
You
it.
and
take
strength.
damage just to be versatile enough for no reason. I don't think so. He's not stupid. He got something up his sleeve. I just don't know what it is though.
If he doesn't have, and also if he doesn't have the materials, he take a strength.
Well, see, that's another thing too. There's 2 spells on it. There's heroics and Paragon Surge. Both of those are some other spells that require choices. So I need the cliff notes.
Oh, it's strength damage for costly components. Okay.
Right, and heroics has a costly component. So it's for a specific reason.
For a feat.
The only thing I would
for
say,
for a combat feat. Is that the one that gives a
right,
combat feat?
yeah. So it's like, what combat feat would he get?
Oh, he would
That's
only
why I
take
say you need
1d6
cliff notes.
damage. He would only take a d6 damage, not the strength. Because you need a bit of weapon or armor that's been used in combat by a 15th level fighter, which
Which you don't got. So use
he
blood
don't
money.
he ain't
though.
carrying that shit right
Right.
now. So.
But see, here's another question I have for you, Lou. Heroics is on the alchemist list for formula. How does that work? When you have like spells that have like
What's on this list?
specific heroics, it's on the alchemist formula list.
I put it on there because it doesn't have a focus component. Okay. And
But the material component for it is pretty specific.
well, yeah, it's used to create the extract. It's used to create the extract. If you got a sword of a 15th level fighter, he just needs a piece of it. Throw it in the extract.
So you still need that to you break it up into tiny pieces,
Well,
individual
the
pieces,
extract
and
is
you throw it in each extract.
with the alchemist. The extract's already in a bottle. You prepared that already. You don't need to. When you make your
Mm,
extracts, when you make your extracts, it takes a minute of preparation, and then it uses whatever material components you need. So
gotcha.
yeah, the material component stays the same. It's no different than you don't need the component. Unlike a spellcaster, the component's already part of the extract, so you're just drinking the extract.
Right.
Whereas a spellcaster, yeah, needs to have it on them and pull it out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, I
Yeah.
put that on. I put that on their list because they already have Paragon Surge.
Yeah, it's
Does
the
something,
it's the
does
same
something
mechanic.
similar. So
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only questionable thing I have on the spell choice is slow. I mean, it's a good debuff, but like I'd rather us get a buff than to try to do a debuff. Only because like you got the chance with slow where they pass a saving throw, whereas we could just get hasted, and that's more of a benefit for us. No saving throw involved. But Paragon Surge and Heroic, I just need him for him to give me the cliff notes on those, and then we good to go. You know his 4th level is open. You know the reason why. I still don't think he has any he doesn't have any 4th levels that could qualify, right? Still. I think he had like one that wasn't divination, so he wasn't able to cast it. I think it was necromancy or something.
He I don't get this myself. He took he got 2 more 4th levels when he hit level 8, but he didn't take divination at all. He took 2 transmutations.
Oh. Is transmutation still a bard school for him though? Is it one of the bard schools?
No, it's not a bard school, but like he has no 4th level divination spells. So all his divination slots for 4th level spells is gonna have to be used to cast lower level divination spells. So think of his 4th level slots. Think of his 4th
Kinda
level bonus slots as
just lower level
extra
slots,
lower
yeah.
level divinations, really. I don't know why he didn't
Yeah.
take at least 1 4th level divination, but
And maybe he didn't see anything he liked, I guess.
he did, because he gave me a list of things his character was looking for. It hasn't been able to find. I'm like, but you gained the level. You should have grabbed at least 1 divination. I don't know. I don't get it.
Alrighty then.
I mean, if I was a specialist, that's what I'd be doing, because I'd be grabbing my specialty school just in case the DM just in case I haven't found it in a loot box or in a city. I'm gonna get the divination that I want really bad as a 4th level. I'm gonna get that right away when I level up. I mean, it makes sense, but
When I pick my spellcasters, I usually go through and pick out like the spells I want for every single level at a time. The ones I know that I want.
So we're not taking haste this fight.
I mean, it's his character, bro. He memorized the spells he wanted.
Yeah. No, I'm
So,
just making sure. I'm just making sure we're not taking haste this
yeah,
fight. All right,
it's
cool.
not haste. It's gonna be
I
slow.
will.
We're gonna see what he do with it. We're gonna see
I'm
what
gonna.
He's not gonna haste.
Nah, we
Nope.
doing slow. We're about to see what's up.
I'm gonna have haste for 10 rounds.
Oh,
This nigga said, I'm gonna have haste.
I don't worry about
Y'all
that.
got haste. I got haste.
All right.
I got my Nikes on. I'm good to
Wait.
go.
Wait, is it?
why he?
I got my fucking air pumps, bro. It's good. It's good for 10 pumps.
Yeah. The Reeboks with the pumps on the tongue, bro. The what was it called? I think they'll call it
No
the
haste.
black tops. What they call black tops?
Damn,
They do call it black tops.
that's crazy.
Reebok black tops.
All right.
Does he have any scrolls of haste? Maybe.
I think he may. Let me see. He got
He's
mad
got
scrolls.
scrolls.
So
He's got a bunch of scrolls. Yeah.
he got mad scrolls. So it's probably
Yeah,
something.
I'm like,
in
there's
walking
gotta
around-
be something.
He
Got
walking around
something. I'll
with
have something.
two scroll boxes with like
there. Nigga got a library on him.
Yeah.
He out here
he's
looking
got a
like
scroll.
Cynthia.
He's got a scroll of haste left.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he scrolled up. He scrolled up.
He's got one scroll of haste.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
got haste, raven, feeblement, keen edge.
Let's get
Got
it.
keen edge, but wouldn't. Oh, that's right. Wouldn't stack with Kellum's.
I mean, shit, put it on the monk's hands. Fuck it.
It won't work. You need a different thing. Because
Slashing.
it only works for
no.
bladed
So
bladed weapons
slashing,
right.
yeah.
and
Gotcha.
piercing.
Right.
But there is a version of it for bludgeon weapons though.
Yeah.
I guess he's casting communal resist energy from his scroll. Oh no, he's got 2.
He's
With
got.
haste.
I thought he had
He's
the
got 2
actual
scrolls.
spell.
He's got 2 scrolls of haste. I see it.
Okay.
He has 2.
Okay.
I must be
Yeah, he's
blind.
got a scroll that has 3 spells on it: communal resist energy, communal spider climb, and haste.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. So we got the both. Best of both worlds.
I think he was gonna use it from his scroll instead of preparing it.
Hmm.
'Cause I know that was the first thing he was the one that brought it up. He was like, "Oh, I'll do communal resist electricity." All
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, that was his idea to do with the shock
Yep.
wizards. Yeah. Let us go. Let us go.
Well, we're on the way already, so all right. All right.
What
We're doing
Yeah, your
the
character's
stack.
So
character's
Quinn the Bear does Quinn,
got your lucky numbers. Your character's rest until midnight. Oh, well, until an hour before midnight, and use up an hour to prepare your magic, your extracts, and whatever else you need, and then you
Sorry, I'm late.
all
But
right, there you go. Got your character just in time.
I'm fucking
I was about to
fucking
have
walking
Quinn
to
the
my
Bear
car.
do. I was about to have Quinn the Bear do communal mount. He's about to ride off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think he does. He have that spell already?
No, I just
Wait,
made
what?
that up.
he was just me.
Does he have
He was just messing with me.
that? I'm like, hold up, what happened? I don't think I have that spell. All right. Oh, why do I hear myself echoing?
I
Shit,
hear
that.
yourself. I hear you echoing too. I'm like, what?
Right.
I think you're
Um,
probably coming through somebody's phone because we got Twitch running too at the same
yeah.
time. So
So
grab an app.
you your group heads
I was
out.
trying to get you my list on time. You saw my list, right? I sent it on WhatsApp. You
Yes,
guys.
your half list.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't get mad because I don't have to prepare my spells. Okay,
I was
cool.
saying, don't don't get caught unprepared and come. You don't. I don't know if you. Everybody's like, I don't know if you got a whole minute while we in a fight for our life for you to prepare the rest of your shit.
That is not how it goes. Why do you guys always like?
You don't tell
All
us
right, I get it.
how things go.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what
We
you're
spent
saying. But I'm
15
saying
minutes trying
that
to
there's
mull
no
over
point.
what your spells were for, like your setup.
No, not that. No,
Uh,
not that. I mean the fact that if you pick all your spells, that doesn't mean you're gonna have the answer anyway. You might have all your spell slots used up, and you still can't fucking cast the spell you need because you didn't know to fucking prepare it. So, like, that didn't solve anything. Like the things that I need to have prepared is prepared. Like, and everything else is probably in a scroll or in a different form that can be expended. The slots are opener for like, okay, new situation. Maybe this will be useful. Maybe this will be useful, as opposed to just filling it all up just because I could. It's okay. You guys don't understand, Quinn. Only I understand, Quinn the Bear. Only I understand. I have to make them all understand. Oh shit.
damn, Quinn gone mad. Oh shit.
For real,
Let
son.
me tell you. Let me show you your fate now.
Oh shit.
The evil harrower. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, right. My dude becomes the essence of a pungwampi. Oh, but y'all don't know about those
Yeah, I know about
evil
those.
fucking misfortune
I know
creatures.
about those.
Okay,
I
making
know about
sure.
those.
Okay,
It's a gremlin. I know about those gremlins.
okay, all right. Then let me interrupt. I'm just excited because now I can fucking get home in 10 minutes. So go ahead.
So your characters on their way. And you start rushing through the night with the moon overhead, lighting your paths with the starry skies above. As those of you who respect Desna probably maybe mentally or verbally utter a prayer, her being a goddess of um of travels and luck, and you're doing both. 'Cause you're gonna need some luck. Um
Never good when the fucking DM says that.
All right.
Y'all bitches better be rolling some 20s.
And so you make your way down the roads, following along the river. It leads up into
Let me
the
grab a beer.
it leads up into the Wyvern. Is that whole thing the Wyvern Mountains? I guess that whole thing. I always thought these mountains were different. I could be wrong. Towards Fort Rannick. So you make your way, journeying forth. Getting ready for the battle ahead. Hours go by. There's a light drizzle from the skies overhead as the clouds float above, partially blocking some of the moonlight as it tries its best to peek through, giving you the light you need. Make your journey towards Fort Rannick. And there in the distance, the Cadro stop. Everybody's like, all right, fort. It's not that far up ahead. It's another half mile. We want to be careful. They might have ogre patrols out as well. All right, move out.
Who the hell is he talking to?
The group, the commander and him coming.
Oh,
Respect his
yeah,
tactics.
what?
Dragon Hard.
Better put some respect on that name.
I don't know. That nigga lost Fort Rennick, so I can't trust him
What
too
is that?
much.
Yeah. He wasn't even there.
It's a
He
big problem.
lost. That's even more of a problem.
He said that's more of a problem. Oh, shit. He was out on patrol.
That's his second. He a commander going on patrol. Trash.
That's unfortunate. Fortunate chain of events.
All right, so the situation here is you're going under the cover of a breaking dawn so that it's still like a twilight. Meaning everybody with low light vision can see twice as far. Which includes the ogres. Ogres have low light vision. To which the Cardros does stop the group and is like, all right. I understand we wanted to go in some daylight. It's like the issue is approaching towards Fort Rannick now and getting to the waterfall without being seen.
An issue for who? And then Nasir looks over at Quindamir and says, "Can we do the invisibility spell?"
Well, in the mirror.
Well, Waylon says,
Oh shit.
Which one? Who's? Yeah.
before we resort to magic, before we all walk over there, let us not forget the tactics that brought us success before. My vote is for you, Nasir, to do a little bit of scouting. You
Hmm.
and Caldim should go ahead. Make sure there are no surprises and traps waiting for us.
Sounds like a plan.
I would never have thought that Olga Kin would be smart enough to build a house full of fun. But they were able to do so. Let us hope that these ogres are stupider than the Olga Kin. But just in case, go ahead and see what we are up against, and then when you come back and you let us know what we have ahead, give us a little bit of data. Then we could move forward from there.
All right.
We'll be waiting right here for you.
That's what I need to grab. Okay.
How far are we from the fort again?
He said, well, so Jakarta said we can get a good. We can get a good 2,000 feet before we have to worry about being possibly spotted as we approach it. At least as we're trying to approach a particular part of the fort, which is the waterfall.
Okay,
No,
so
no offense to the Black Arrows, but let me tell you, Commander, you have not seen anything moving as fast as these two over here. They'll be in and out and back with the information before you can blink.
Nasir looks over at Calvin. He's like, "You ready?"
There it is. That's exactly what.
Calvin gives you a head nod.
mm,
Tell them I hope that you both return with good news, like one of the towers has fallen into disrepair, and so as a result, they no longer have a lookout. You know, something a little along those lines, you know?
Mm.
Hopefully, we just return.
Could
About to get.
I forgot the new bird's name.
That too.
New bird too.
He said new bird too.
Uh,
Shit.
Ochanga 2.0.
right. And
and
tattoo.
Deadpool. And
And
Deadpool.
tattoo.
Yeah. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Or number 2. No, just kidding, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Either way, it's fucked up.
Upload this.
What was I saying about that? So you two are going, right? Y'all
Yeah.
notice that Quindamir takes out a scroll and he releases the magic held in both of them. And casts the spell on Nasir and Kaldum. And you notice your coloration start to shift to match the background of the environment that you're currently standing in. And Quindamir says, this should help you. This should help you like a chameleon, wearing the skin of a chameleon, shifting your complexion and your equipment to match the surrounding that you are standing in. And you should notice that it's a lot easier for you to basically to utilize your stealth skills.
Nice. We can turn this into Zartan and shit. With the fucking surroundings.
Okay, so everybody should see a map now.
You see that's here playing around with you. He like jumps into the shadow. You see me now?
Where did he go?
And Cal
I
them
guess
before
that means
before
it
he
worked
follows.
very
He said,
well.
"Thank you, brother. This will be very useful. I think we'll go
Ah.
unnoticed."
I thought you might like these. I developed, or I should say, that I took some inspiration from the chameleon.
You made scrolls of that? You must have missed that.
Yeah, there's 2 scrolls of blend. Like back when I learned it, but that was like a while ago.
Scribe scroll list.
No.
You see it on my scroll list, right?
When did he?
Not today. It was literally
No. I see the post.
me earned blend. Nani?
Looks like
I
something
made those
intended
back
to
when
maybe
I was making
potential.
like explosive runes.
When doesn't? Okay.
Like
Yeah.
on the boat, like on the boat downtime.
I know some of these
Just never
spells
got a
have
chance
failed
to
to
use
be
them.
found, making up the list. Okay, so you talking about the scribe scroll list from when they had downtime?
Yeah, we're talking about
Right.
boat. We're talking
Oh
about
yeah, I
before the
see
boat.
that. How come I don't have? Okay, maybe I didn't. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, our might not have updated stuff, but I've been keeping it updated since then. The only
Oh,
thing I
there.
added,
No, okay, no, there it is. Why did it pop? Because I did a search for blend on your character sheet. And,
yeah,
okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. No, it's there. So you cast blend. Ooh, you only gotta cast it twice, right?
I did cast it twice. Both, there's 2 of them.
No, I know. That's what. No, that's what I was asking. I wasn't sure if it
One for
was.
Nasir, one for
If it was.
Khaldun. That's just
I
on
wasn't sure if it was like a multiple. Like if it was one that affects more than one, or if it was one per person. It's one per person.
yeah, one
Okay.
per person.
Yep. So
There you go.
he
Nice.
casts. It'll last 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes per
10
level.
minutes.
So oh yeah, because you did it. You did scribe it at the minimum. So you guys got 10 minutes.
Yep.
As he draws upon his elven. Wait, hold up.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Let
Let
me let me do a little bit more than I forgot about that. Quindamir said, hold on. Actually, let's do this in order. Let's do it in order. Quindamir starts casting, like 2,000 feet away. So that's why I was asking that. Okay, so now basically he's gonna start casting some other magic. He's gonna cast. I
Hold
wanted to
on.
actually.
I know
What
what
up?
you're about to do, but you know share spells works with spells you cast, not from a scroll, right?
Okay.
Okay, just making sure. If you're doing what I think you're doing.
Oh, you're saying I'm gonna need to prepare it
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
So how about when I cast a spell from a scroll, then and I cast it on my
Cast it on
familiar
yourself. It wouldn't have
to touch
wouldn't work.
like
Has
to
to
deliver
be
the touch spell.
share spells has to be casted. Has to be spells that you yourself cast.
You mind myself cast? Okay.
Yeah, not from a magic item.
Okay. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That means that I will. Well, I'm glad I didn't use up all my spell slots, and I would prepare I would prepare blend twice then. And that will be all 5 of my slots then. Okay. All right. And then he's going to first and foremost cast. Oh man, this is gonna be pretty. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I have to get in my house. Hang on a second. But yes, I am doing what you think.
He's trying to he does Paragon Surge to give himself a teamwork feat. And I think he casts a spell so that he can give his teamwork so he can give a teamwork feat to his allies. And that teamwork feat was improve share spells, I think. So that he can cast spells on allies with the feat as if they were like his familiars. So like he would get the share spells ability, but with his
Matter of fact, let
allies that
them
have the feat.
scout. They should be fine. They should be fine. Let them scout. They should. And by the time they get back, I can worry about all the pre-buff and shit.
So as Quindamir draws
So that I
upon
don't
his
hold up.
elven link to the wilderness. Oh wait, that still wouldn't work. Oh no, you would have to do the whole
Yes, I
thing.
would.
You would
Yes, I have to do the
yeah,
whole
you would have
ritual
to
for
the
it,
whole
basically.
ritual. Quindamir is weaving all this magic right now so that he can
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
cast a personal spell on the two of you.
Wait a second.
Yeah, because he had to go over this with me. It's a roundabout way to cast personal spells on party members. Because
Nice.
yeah, that's what it is. He has a share spells teamwork feat, but nobody else does. But he has a spell where he can grant allies a teamwork feat. So he's going to grant you guys the share spells teamwork feat. Then he can cast a spell that only targets you, that only targets him. He can cast it as a touch spell on an ally that has the feat, the very feat that he's going to give, the very feat that he's going to give Nasir and Calvin.
Nice.
So that way he can cast blend on the group. I mean, on those two. And what it will do is it will change the coloration of you and your equipment to match your surroundings, like fucking Reptile from Mortal Kombat. So
Right.
it'll give you a +4 circumstance bonus. So it'll stack with everything else you got on your stealth check, and it will allow
Okay.
you to make stealth checks without the need for cover or concealment.
Oh, we could hide in plain sight.
But it's
Yep.
only while you move no more than half your speed or less. So
So you could
you
just
just
do
gotta
it
move
stand with.
slow, right?
You just do a standing still.
Does that still affect me with my racial ability?
If you move more than half your speed on your turn, you will gain no benefit from this spell until the start of your next turn. So it won't wear off. It'll look like
Right.
it'll look like you came into view, and then once you slow down
Yes.
again, you're like
Fade out.
motherfuckers are like, what the fuck?
Right.
If you make an attack, the spell will end as if it was as an invisibility spell. So it's
Gotcha.
basically a real good scouting spell because when you make stealth checks, you got to make sure you've got cover or concealment. You got to make sure between you and the enemy there's an obstacle or there's concealment, like you're in the bushes or you're in the smoke or
Right.
um
Trees.
you're
Hiding.
up in the tree branches, shit like that. The minute you're
Yeah.
out in the open, they're gonna spot. It's like immediate spot. It's like you're caught. You're not hiding behind anything or you're not hiding within anything. You're gonna get caught. you can make a stealth. Like if you were trying to go from one, say you were hiding behind a barrel and you wanted to like dive across the street
Hmm.
and behind like a wagon. So you're kind of
Right.
gonna you kind of leave
Cover
yourself
to cover.
from cover to cover. You can
Yeah.
do that with a stealth check. The
Okay.
I think it's like a certain distance you have to should be in the skill. Uh,
Gotcha.
okay. Breaking stealth. When you
Gotcha.
start your turn using stealth, you can leave cover or concealment and still remain unobserved, as long as you succeed at a stealth check and then you end your turn in cover or concealment. So you can dive between between different areas of cover and concealment with stealth checks, as long as you move there in time. And obviously you succeed at your stealth check.
So it's +4.
But with blend, you already got the cover and concealment right now, so pretty much the two of you just need to keep, just take it slow. When the
Hmm.
when you start nearing some enemies, I'll start making their perception checks. And but you could like if there's like a group of ogres hanging around like surrounding like a fire and it's out in an open field in the courtyard, the two of you could just sneak like literally right past them because the spell it's blending you in.
Exactly.
It's blending you with the environment. You count as if you have cover and concealment. So
Yeah, that's
yep.
nasty. That's
So
nasty.
it's like a limited form of camouflage. You can't go too fast.
Nah, son, that's that Raiden fucking patch from that fucking Sons of Liberty patch, bro.
Oh yeah, where he had the when you get the camo, which you gotta be careful
Yeah,
about it or that shit break. Yeah.
yo, Sons of Liberty.
All right. Shall we roll these stealth checks? Or do you want to?
I think he wants to. What spell was that? Shared training. That's what he wants to cast. So he's gonna cast shared training and you plus one willing creature per 3 levels. So it would he would have to cast it and it would be him, Caldum, and Nasir for the next hour and a half, or hour and 20 minutes about. You will have the share spells teamwork feat.
Hmm.
So what? That's a 3rd level slot for him.
All right. So, here's what's going on because I was
Can you?
fairly muted. I thought I
Can I?
wasn't. Okay. Go ahead. This motherfucker's profile picture just got. Why is this so funny, bro?
Can I share key
Nah, you're
power
not dumb, bro.
spells?
Key power spells.
The Qigong, like the Qigong power spells.
What about it?
Can I share those with the share?
No. He's granted the
Oh,
spell that he's
only
casting.
it's a spell that he casts,
It's a
huh?
spell that he
Okay.
casts where he can share where he can share a teamwork feat that he has and give it to you and
Right. Right.
Caldum. So he has share spells, but you two don't. So he's gonna cast a
Gotcha.
spell to give you two share spells teamwork feat. So now the
Right.
three of you have a teamwork feat. You have share spell. Neither of you two can cast spells, so it doesn't matter for you, but for him it matters because now
Mm,
any spell that he casts that only works on him, like displacement or blend or any spell that's a personal spell, he can just cast a spell,
right.
touch
So
you,
like
and
thought.
have it affect you instead of him.
Got you.
So he's casting blend
So
twice,
spell like abilities are
which would
spells.
normally spell like abilities are not spells. Um
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
you would actually have to be able to cast a spell.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, okay. So you see Quindamir casting. He looks at first. All right. So basically, let's get this magic shit out the way for a second. Okay. Thank you for waiting, folks. Okay. So Quindamir, um, looks at Waylon. He says, "Time for me to show you what I've been working on." And he focuses his magic, and he makes some arcane gestures with his hands and his arms, and then he says the magic words for, first and foremost, um, heroics. First, actually, before that, he goes for blood money. Sorry, that's how this is gonna go. Quickly casts. You see him like basically take out his, like, he has like a small dagger, makes a small puncture wound on one of his fingers, and the blood drips from it, causes him to take 1.6 points of damage. Let's do this in order. First time actually doing it. Okay. Takes 2 points of damage, and then he weaves that quickly with another spell, and you can see the blood like dripping off his finger, but like becoming like having like more like a magical, has more like a glittering light coming off of it as it like turns into like I would call it arcane essence, and then he uses that, and then it basically goes into him, and then as his eyes like flashes for a second, and he feels like this vigor that kind of like that kind of courses through his body for a second. He feels like he's almost like marching off to war. And you can even see in his eyes like this like lust for glory. And then he goes, and now for the second part. And then this is where you see like this is where you see another arcane gesture, but this now kind of this white arcane essence begins to flow like all around him, first starting at his feet, and then traveling around him, and then above him, sort of like a little like a double helix like kind of a display. And while he's doing this, his hair begins to rise like up a little bit, and he's always had like these mismatched features in his face. And as this spell is as he's chanting and the spell is continuing to flow and go through him, you see his features turn more more perfect in a sense. It's almost like he's like almost like his almost like those features, like let's say his ears were probably like maybe like off by a centimeter and whatnot, and his eye colors and whatnot was once mismatched and whatnot. Maybe his nose was not as symmetrical. Like all these things like shift, and he becomes more like like the golden rule for what an elf would look like. The golden rule of measurement of like symmetry and whatnot, and perfection in his face. And then he gets blonde hair. No, I'm just kidding. But basically he becomes more he becomes more right. And as he does that, he speaks this the word, the name really of one of his ancestors, and he's gonna say he speaks the words of one of his ancestors, and then we're gonna get on that later. And he also becomes it's almost like his eyes, his mind, he just somehow sees like this clarity, and you could tell like it's almost like experience. You could tell he's like mastered some other ability. He just looks like he has more experience and wisdom. And with that, he picked up 2 different feats, rather. The 2 feats that he picked was, for Lewis's sake, would be outflank and paired opportunists. And then, after that, then you guys are like, well, I'm sure Waylon's like, sees his version of Delaron's legacy.
So
And
when it says, I was wondering how the visual effects were different between siblings.
yeah, you can see like his face is more like
That's
perfect and more looking like he's just looking more like you, rather, like how you look, how you have the pictures you've been putting up, picture you're putting up, your cat looking all godlike and always looking so perfect and everything. Like, think about what a perfect version of Quinterbear would look like. I haven't worked it out yet, but that's what he looks like, a more perfect version of him. And then from that he goes, and now what I would consider my magnum opus. And then he begins channeling once again some more magic.
This man is not done yet.
And he's like, no.
Mike, he just gave us outflank
He's
and
like,
paired opportunities, by the way.
he's like the abilities, the power of divination, to be able to to be able to reach into the cosmos and demand answers from that which the weave of that only the weave could hold secrets. Divination, I tell you, not Aradin. Aradin was the Omen guy, right? Aradin's will is not dead yet. Trust, I will bring back glory to the school of divination. And then he focuses his magic once again, and it seems to coalesce down in between his palms like this. And then he says, quickly, count them, Waylon, Nasir, and Rakim, to me. And then he uses one of his traits that he also been holding on to for a minute, knowledgeable caster, and you see his like arcane power like pulse for a second, because it's like it's like you're raising its caster level. I almost actually feel that fucking drunk with power right now. And then he said his shit about fucking Aradin, right? So that was like him casting that was him using his foretell ability, which also increases his caster level of the next round. So I think his caster level went up by like 3 or 4 or some shit. It should be 4, actually. I don't remember the math, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then he also uses the dew of Lunary that you gave him for all that time ago. He's been holding on to that shit. You see it like break away and like turn into little motes of like energy, and then also goes into like his like focused little vortex of energy. And then that tosses it again.
When it looks over at us, he gives a proud nod.
You see his like fucking rose and shit like blowing in the fucking shit. And then he goes, my friends, Ah, ah, let the knowledge of let the knowledge of and he says the names of these warriors. Let them let them let their knowledge and wisdom flow through you. And then he releases the magic, and hits it hits all four of them like simultaneously, and you could feel like this this wave of like what would be like air pressure, like just pushing you back, and like look like would normally probably like take you like off your feet, but instead it washes over you, and you feel your mind and your skills and the and techniques and hundreds and thousands of like man hours of practice and sweat and shit like fucking all at once just kind of like just rushes through like your mind and your body, and you even feel like as if you feel the energy and the power like give you like almost like anyways, you can interpret how it makes you feel. And then as it washes over you, it kind of like juts you back to like this moment as it continues to like, you know, wash away and like and begin to calm down. Even like Kundamir's robes begin to like relax and no longer is blowing like, you know, in the wind and whatnot. And then you see Kundamir like his face relaxes, his muscles, and he looks at each and every one of you, and he goes, um, he goes, um, that's what I would like to call shared training. Tell me, Rakim, Nasir, Calvin, Wayland. It's almost as if no. He goes. Tell me, do you know? Tell me this. How do you feel? Let me give it to you guys. How do you feel after like yeah. How do you feel? Because he's never done this magic before, so he actually doesn't even know how it would
So
affect you. So he'll leave it to you guys.
Waylon looks down at his hands and
And you can look at what the feat does. The feat will help you guys be more tactical and strategic, and it will enhance your abilities to work together and in tandem. And
what was it called again?
yeah,
That's dope.
paired opportunists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paired
So when you
opportunity
so
for
when
my friend.
so when you see the feat, what paired opportunist and outplaying does for you,
That's
I would
big.
like your own feedback about what what that scene like imagine like you've already been doing this thing like this kind of this energy, this power that was just shared and washed over you has given you a feat that you did not have a minute ago, but now you feel like you've been doing this shit for years. Like now it and not so much like by yourself in the wilderness with the people that like with all four of you, like you four have been doing this for a minute, but you know that that's not true. But you feel as if you've been doing it for years with the like I don't know. It's like almost like suddenly
So
knowing kung fu. Like you know what I mean?
So Waylon says, it feels to me as if you took my mind on a journey through a different possibility in life. It feels as if I have lived a different time, and in that time, I have spent trading with the same individuals next to me. It is if we were taken, swept away into a different a different moment in time.
Mm, mm. Yes. Yes. That is the reaction I was looking for. Tell them, Nasir, Rakib.
Nasir looks over at Rakim and he's like, "Whoa, I know kung fu."
Kung Fu. That sounds
It's-
good. Like that sounds appropriate.
he
I do not
goes,
know what this Kung Fu is, but Kung Fu sounds
but
like
yeah,
a good
but
name for it.
The connectivity of so many different magics in order to produce this final effect truly is a genius work of yours. It is my hopes
incredible.
for you that you catalog this moment in time and present it in front of a
That's
gathering
cool.
of your peers.
I don't think
Maybe at
Calvin's
the next Mage Fair, you will bring it to me.
Oh, yes. I wonder if I would be accepted at a at a mage fair with magic that is not so uh um that isn't so flashy.
Mm. You see Nasir and
It's
Rakim
one thing
stand
to
up.
have fireballs and acid magic and creating something from nothing to fall and appear in reality, but this magic that's truly only is in the eye of the beholder, so to speak. I would hope that such a magic would leave an impression on our on our seniors at such an event.
Has the sleeper awoken?
What's up?
No, I said, has the sleeper finally awoken?
Has the sleeper awoken? Has the sleeper awoken?
Where starts to tap his chin, he goes,
No,
Yes,
dude.
for a moment, I thought your motivations were to share the spell that you did known as heroics. I thought that is what you meant to disseminate between us. And so that everyone could have a taste of what it means to be a true warrior. What? This is a great route as well.
So do I have that quest that I wrote out?
Oh, yeah, let me read this. So you did blood money to get the component for heroics, casted heroics to get a teamwork combat feat, casted paragon so to get another teamwork feat, and then casted shared training to grant 4 targets. The cast level for shared training is 12th level. Yes. And yes. Oh shoot. Wait, hold up. Yes, yes, that's correct.
Because you cast level 8, you did knowledgeable
You
thinking.
know what it was? Oh
9, you
shit.
did.
Wait, I thought I had a way to get my 3rd caster level. I mean to get 5 caster levels. Did I not use all of it? The do,
The do was 1,
foretell,
foretell,
The trait.
the trait, and shit. I know I have another way of getting one more. Fuck. I forgot what I was looking. I was
foretell,
scrambling to get the
Dead.
5th thing.
knowledgeable, do. That's all I see in the character sheet.
Is that all he's got? If that's all he's got, then
You used to have a feat
then
that did add a
that's probably what it is.
but he doesn't
Messenger of
have it
Fate gave
anymore.
me one.
So
Yeah,
only
Messenger of Fate gave us that.
so then only 3 of these characters will. So
3 of
Rakim
of
and
the.
so then
All
Rakim,
right,
Nasir, and Callum.
that's fine. Then. That's fine, I guess. I think the two feats is better than casting
That's so good.
casting giving you guys those 2 teamwork feats I think is way better
So,
than doing the shared than
I'm gonna
doing
kick
the
up
shared
this.
spells thing. So I'm gonna leave them with that.
So Nasir, Callum, and Rakim have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nasir, Kaladin, Rakim, and
Waylon.
Waylon.
How did because it's you plus
Caster level 12. The caster level
What's
of the
ca-
spell goes up by 3. The shared training that actually gives the feat goes up by 4.
Yeah, you missed some good shit, Mike.
So 3, third level, 7th level. It goes. It goes. I'm sorry, not 4 level by 4, but you get a second teamwork feat at ninth level to share, and then it's every 4 levels after that. So it's 13. I only got up to 12 to share 2 of the feats. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I
So I
know you
literally
shared 2 of the feats. I'm saying only 3 creatures can get it. You plus 1 willing creature per. So you cast level 3,
it's
cast level
you
6,
plus
cast
1
level
willing
9.
creature per 3. 1 me plus 3 per 3 levels. 1 3 3 3 3. You're counting me.
You're counting. Yeah, but you said Wayland's in there. That's 4.
You're not listening. The sheer training says
Plus 3 is
you
4.
plus 3 per 3 levels.
It says you plus 1 willing creature per 3 levels.
You're adding myself twice.
No, I don't think you're reading the thing correctly. You.
What does anyone else say? You?
Okay, so let's exclude you because it's already affecting you.
Right.
Plus 1 willing creature. Yeah, plus
plus.
one willing creature per 3 caster levels. Caster level 3rd, caster level 6, caster level 9. Where's the 12? You're caster level 8. You only gave me a plus 3 bonus to your divination. We're missing that 4.
No, I gave you knowledgeable caster. I gave
1.
you foretell, which is 2 more, and
Foretell's
then the
2
dual
more?
runary, which is 4. 4 plus 8th level is 12. Me plus 3 plus 1 per 3 levels is 4.
Foretell.
That's 5 people altogether.
Where are you getting caster level for Foretell? That's caster level checks, not caster level. Got the
Oh
checks.
shit, really?
Yeah, you forgot the checks part after caster level. That's for like dispelling.
Oh, is that what
Or
it
for
is? Oh, fuck me, dude.
or for spell resistance. Yeah.
And for caster level checks. Oh. Okay, so maybe that's what we're having a
Yeah,
disconnect.
that's why
Okay.
I'm like,
I wish you would have said cat foretell doesn't raise your caster level. If you would have said that, I'd been like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so
well,
if
I
it
didn't
doesn't
know.
raise my caster level,
I just checked it just now. I wasn't sure until just now. So all right.
oh shit. Well, fuck me.
So yeah, so 3.
Damn. So that sucks. Wayland's
3.
not in it.
Yeah, Wayland.
It's all right. Just give it to the melee dudes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I gave it to the melee then, and the melee's got 2 extra feats, teamwork feats no less. Hopefully that means that you guys could be way more
Yeah.
It's
That's
our
tactical
job
and
to support melee at the end of the day.
I
Anyway.
wanted to
So
suit
what
all
is
y'all
it?
motherfuckers. So I
And
just
Yeah.
we
gave
be
y'all 2
doing
teamwork feats.
we be doing cool shit, but it's really our job to
So
support.
I would
Keep it a buck.
I would go to Archives of Nethys and
But that's big
copy
though.
those 2 feats down
Paired
with a note,
opportunities and outflank
so you know that
Because
you
along
y'all
with the
gonna
have
have that
that.
spell. They're
persistent.
gonna have that shit a
That's
lot, by
gonna
the way.
be nasty.
You guys are gonna go ham, son.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
level. Oh
Yeah.
shit! So that also means, damn, I really thought Foretell raised the casting level. That means that's not the next level that I won't be able to fucking give it to more people. I have to give it to
No,
somebody in
that
3
means
levels.
that means that like feet wise, that's what you really should be doing
Mm-hmm.
is raising because I
Using
mean
feats
that's
to raise the casting level.
that's Pichardo.
I know.
Pichardo
Right
gets
now,
the
I see it
casters
now.
on their way.
Arcane Thesis is one of them I would do already.
Pichardo rule for casters. Number 46. Raise your caster level.
Yeah.
Rule number 1: erase yourself from the battlefield. Actually, I think rule
Rule
number 2 is never
So
run out of
which
spell.
of these feats is which of these feats is on
I like that.
which of these
I
feats
like that.
is from Paragon Surge?
The one that's not a combat feat? I think they're both combat feats,
They're
so it
both
doesn't
combat
matter.
feats. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because heroics ends what 10 minutes per level, so that's 80 minutes for you. Shared training ends in 80 minutes, so they're gonna end simultaneously. Paragon Surge is gonna end in 8 minutes. So whatever feat you apply that to, that's the feat everybody's gonna lose out on first in 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's why
Why
Waylon
would
didn't
they?
do it.
Why would they
So
lose out of it? Why
Because
would they lose out of it?
because shared training shares a teamwork feat you have, but once Paragon Surge ends, you no longer have the teamwork feat to share.
to share.
But the spell was already casted. That's not how that would work.
All right. If one runs out
That
first,
makes
so
no
paired
sense. That makes
opportunists
no
can run out
sense. I'm
first.
casting. I'm sharing a spell that I had at the time of casting.
Select
I do
okay,
not need to
I'd
keep this
rather
spell
I'd rather
around.
lose paired
Like
opportunists
what?
before outflank.
That
select
makes
one
no sense, Lewis.
select one teamwork feat you have. You grant this feat. Now, if you don't want to have the
It's
feat,
granted. It's granted. And then I get Dispel Magic. So now since I'm getting Dispel Magic, now everybody else loses also the same spell. That makes no sense. Come on,
No, but
Lewis.
if you no longer have the feat, then what are you sharing?
right?
Because it's a continuous effect.
That's a
It
continuous. It's not
lasts
an.
You're
for a
It's not an.
duration.
It's
It's not
not an instant. It's not an
instantaneous.
instantaneous spell, right?
Right. It's not instantaneous. It's duration, which means it's happening throughout the
look,
entire duration.
look at this. U plus one, da da da. Select one teamwork you have. You can grant this feat to allies within range for the duration.
Yeah, for the duration.
Select one teamwork feat you have.
So if you don't have the feat for the duration,
It's
then
pretty
All right.
how are
direct.
you?
So, okay, you know what? You
That
know
you
what?
have. What
You
happens when
guys
you
figure
don't
it
have
out.
it?
You guys figure it out. You guys figure
I
it out.
already did. That's the ruling.
No. Them figure it out. The three who want the whatever
Alright.
one you want the
That's what I said.
longest is the one that you get to keep.
Yeah, outflank. We'll keep outflank, but paired opportunists can wear off first. Outflank is the one that you really want to keep, though.
All right.
Alright, there
I
you
did
go.
not realize that that's the way that works, according to you.
Well, it's
Because
only
that
because
also
Calderon's
means
legacy doesn't have like a long duration on
Right.
it. That's why
Calderon's
I
like,
wait till I'm in the moment to pop it because I know it's not gonna last that long.
mm.
But heroics, yeah, that lasts long. But
I mean, they got 8 minutes. I mean, they might end up.
mhm.
They might end up accidentally fighting something while they're infiltrating. Who knows? That'll help them. I don't know.
Damn, son.
Depends on how long they're
Okay.
infiltrating for, though. So it might be the full 8 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be 80 minutes, but who
So
never,
what is
who
this?
knows?
What
It
is this
could be 80
teamwork buff
minutes.
give us?
oh, you gotta
I
look at it. It's
honestly,
sweet. It's sweet, Mike.
Yeah,
It's
it's
beautiful,
beautiful.
bro.
Oh, is
It's
this what you
good.
posted in the chat?
Yeah.
Quindamere blessed
no.
you,
Here, I'll
bro.
post it in here. I'll post it in WhatsApp, Mike.
I
Quinn blessed
put it
you,
That's
on the
one of
bro.
side over
them.
here.
That's paired
You are
opportunists, and this
you're
is
a fucking killer
outflank.
now,
I would
bro.
put it in your notes for the time being until you don't have
Yeah.
access
Mhm.
to it anymore.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's
Nasir,
essentially
you
+8
posted
when
this,
it's
right?
Now,
yeah.
Quindamere, don't forget you got +2 to your, was it intelligence index, right? Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
for
It's
8
gonna be
minutes.
nasty when we start flanking, Mike. It's gonna be real
Yo,
nasty.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna be
got
real
+2 to
nasty.
dex and
outflank?
intelligence. If you're
Holy
+2
Yeah,
to
shit!
intelligence,
yeah. It's gonna be real
that'll
nasty, bro.
that'll pump your
Help my
DCs for your
DCs.
spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Attacks of
Yo,
opportunity. Yo,
And your
Dave is
Yeah.
in
spells.
the chat. Dave is in the chat going crazy right now.
bro.
Dave is
Yo,
in
what
Nigga,
up,
chat
Dave?
yo,
going
I need you to be fucking
crazy.
tripping, and I'll be trying to trip with my sickle too. Let's just fucking get all these attacks of opportunity up in this
Dave
motherfucker.
is like,
Dave in the chat, hype for the night. Like 2 feet
At least he gets to like watch still. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go fucking fight something, bro. I'm fucking antsy now. We can go fucking play some ogres.
Do it.
let me strike
Shit in my
these.
notes right here.
Heroics casted, Paragon Surge casted, shared training is 3rd level. Already marked that.
Mhm.
Heroics gone to
Okay.
both. God. Wait. So you didn't share your share spells thing?
No. They're gonna go and not even that's why I kind of feel like
Then
that's
they
why
don't
I kind of feel like it's like botched now, kind of, because now it's like
then they
I'm
don't
not
have they don't have
I didn't have the castle level that I wanted in order to give them what I needed.
you
But
wanted to do 3 you thought you had 3 feats to give them. was what it was.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, honestly, how I see it is like this. I could have either waited until we were closer to cast those spells and then did the same thing,
Well,
or
they don't have blend right now, pretty much.
but they just basically wouldn't have, yeah, they wouldn't have blend either way. I would have to cast another set of sheer training. And actually, you know what?
Well, no, shared
Damn, that's
training
really
would
fun.
overwrite the other one
That's fine.
because they don't stack. Yeah.
That's fine. What I would cast, but basically, I would cast sheer training, give them bonded mind. That's what they need, and then cast blend on them. But
Oh, because they also need the prerequisite to the. Yeah, that's right.
no, they don't need
Oh,
shared
they don't need the
spells.
prerequisite. Okay, yeah.
They don't. You and I spoke about that. Like when you explained that earlier, I didn't want to correct you because it was whatever. But yeah, like they only needed bonded mind, and bonded mind is good. Like even by itself,
Mhm.
without even
Yeah.
casting your spells, and
hmm
you guys get to basically talk to each other telepathically
Yep.
while y'all go sneak on people. So I mean, having
I
that
was.
plus blend would still make you pretty awesome scouts. It's just that um
Oh no, I know. I'm saying they would need the share
my
spell.
whole fucking shtick that I wanted to do kind of feels
No, I
botched
know.
now.
No, I'm saying I'm saying if they don't have the share spells teamwork feat currently, then you can't cast blend on them because personal spell.
Lewis, read shared spells.
You cast a spell if a target of you on an ally is a touch spell. Oh, the last part, as long as they possess the bonded mind feat. Oh, okay, I see it. So you just
Okay.
okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's what you meant by bonded mind. Okay, yeah, so they don't have bonded mind currently, so
Yeah, that's the feat that I was even like basically,
all
you
right,
know what
guys.
I'll do?
So
You know what I'll do, guys? Since you guys don't care about paired opportunists right now so much, how about giving you guys outflank and bonded mind? And then I can still give you guys a blend so that this wasn't a waste of time.
we can
Boom.
do
There
that.
you go. There you go. Since it's gonna be the one that wears off the quickest, right?
Mm.
There you go. That's that way it's not worthless. I
All right,
actually like
Yeah.
that better. I actually like that better actually. Okay.
Is there like a
So
team?
take out outflank. I mean, take out period opportunists. Put bond in mind, and then we'll do period opportunists when I get more fucking feats, basically. And
when your cast level's higher, pretty much, yeah.
then when my cast level's high, basically, yeah. And
This is the
And
Super Saiyan level 1. That's Super Saiyan 2.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to go from black here to fucking like Super Saiyan 3, but
all right.
apparently you can't skip 20
So
levels here. It's
Nas-
fine. It is
What's
what it
bonded
is.
mind?
so I posted it in WhatsApp. So Nasir
Oh
Rakim,
shit!
Nasir
Fuck
Rakim and
me.
Kaldum,
I'm too excited, bro.
you have
This nigga's
bonded
like 4
mind
total extra cast levels.
for the next 8 minutes.
Oh,
Um,
hubris is so real, bro. Would you fucking say?
so you have bonded mind for the next 8 minutes. You and your partners are so close
It's
that you
so
can
true.
almost read each other's minds. As long as you can see each other, you and an ally with this feat can trade nonverbal messages. These function as the message spell, except that you don't need to whisper or point, and you cannot be overheard, which is good for sneaking around anyway. You guys can communicate while you're sneaking around without making a sound. Um,
Okay.
and then as for
And
outflank,
now blend. And now blend.
and then he
So,
casts blend. Now blend will, even though the feat will wear off, the blend spell will continue. That will continue.
oh wow, wow, Lewis, you're a great guy, Lewis.
That's because
Tired of
the
getting fucked over here. I was
blend
well waiting for
will
more
last.
fucking yoke, man. You know, I was like, there's
Blend
got to be more yoke. I was like, okay, all right.
blend will last.
But I have to cast it myself. Blend.
Yeah. You cast it.
I
You
can't use
cast.
the scroll.
Yeah, you have to cast it yourself.
That's so fucking crazy.
That's how share spells works. Yeah.
I'm
You the caster has to come. You cast it. It's not. It can't come from a magic item. Scrolls are magic items. Can't come from a wand. Can't come from a.
I think the closest thing that does something like that, Matt, are staves. Like you could.
No,
There's
that
a. I think
wouldn't
there's a
work
feat
either.
that you. There's a
He said
feat
it doesn't
that
work
you
either.
can. No, there's a feat that you
Oh,
could
I know
get.
what feat you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If
Oh,
there's an
there's a
arcane
feat for
discovery
that?
that allows me to use my own caster level when using a staff, but I don't know if that's gonna change what Lewis is saying.
Yeah.
No,
I know what you're talking
the
about.
caster level.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
It's called staff like wand for
Yeah.
wizards.
Yeah.
But if it's still a wand, I don't know if Lewis is
So
going to
yeah,
be
for the next
used.
180, 100, yeah, for the next 80 minutes.
80.
Yeah, I told him what blend does. So add +4 circumstance to your stealth check. So whatever your stealth
Yeah.
is an additional 4.
Of
And
Okay,
course, sir.
so Lewis, my spells uh,
80
prepared
minutes.
is going to change then. Okay, I'm just changing it so
How
that it works for
long?
the situation we got going
How
on.
long do we have outflank for?
Outflank you have for the 10 minutes. Bond in mind is the one that you don't have for very long.
the 10 minutes?
8
The
minutes. 8 minutes. And then the other one,
yeah, bond of
and
mind
then
is 10
blend
minutes.
is on for 80 minutes also.
So yeah, blend
Gotcha.
and outflank should be 80 minutes each. Yeah.
So that should hopefully last the entire fucking time you're here. But remember, once you attack,
Yeah,
it
Oh yeah, they
breaks.
is
know.
gone.
Yeah, they know. Once they attack,
Yeah,
or if they now you can move more than half your speed, but I think it wears off until your next turn. So like
gotcha.
All
Alright.
um
Does
all right.
anybody else have BBL Drizzy stuck in their head?
What?
Because that shit is
Shit is
playing
fucked
in
up
my head, bro.
for
Oh my
free right now.
god.
So clearly, he said
So
free.
let's
So that
see.
also
Character.
means that. Oh wait, the potions of shield is fine. It's me trying to apply uh scrolls of shield, let's say, on allies. Even with shared spells, it's not going to work. You're saying, right?
As soon as we get close enough to
So
where
that's
the
like an
action,
exclusive, like Wayland like feature. Unless I'm using Spirit Share, of course, but I'm talking about scrolls, not potions. There's literally no way for me to cast a personal spell scroll on anybody else. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, you can't use the share spells, which is a feature normally for familiars, but at the moment it's with your allies. It's the same. It works the same. It's spells you cast. Um,
Okay. That just means I have to prepare it myself,
yeah,
which
spells you
means I have
cast.
even less spells to cast now.
Spells
Okay.
casted from a scroll don't count as spells you cast. They're spells casted from a magic item. Like it's from a magic item. Heck,
Okay.
the spell's already mostly casted. When you read a scroll, you're reading the very last line, which completes the spell. Because the spell's already like 99% complete. And
Yeah.
the way a scroll works is you open it and you read the last line, and
uh,
that sets off the spell.
Okay.
hey Lou, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my extract of Eyes of the Overall and drink that now. So that's gonna last me 80 minutes.
Yeah, I got a few things to put on too, since this is the beginning of the fucking mission.
1, 2,
Sorry
3,
to
4, 5, 6,
that
7.
it
Everybody
took so
buff
much.
up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
basically.
getting it cracking now, boys. We getting it cracking
8,
now.
8. So closest you guys about 180 feet. So I'm gonna circle here. You guys are like in these overgrowth and trees. So each square on this map is, I think, 20 feet.
Yes.
So for Rakim and Kaldum, what's the Kaldum's at 30 feet speed? Yeah. So if we're talking him moving across at 15 feet, double move, that's 30 feet per round. He'll You
This
guys will.
shared spells kit is actually
in
not
about
as good as I thought it would be.
So you guys head out right now. You'll get to the moat in 6 rounds.
I mean, it's good, but it's not amazing. I need it to
Although
be
I guess the
amazing.
question is, yeah, I mean the two of you got blend on. You've got time to start your infiltration, and the rest of the group will chill there for the time being. Now, unless your characters have a way of communicating between the two groups,
Well, I thought
No,
Ntetu was gonna be doing that.
so Ntetu's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So Ntetu's with Kaldum and like flying around where
Right.
I feel like Ntetu, just to be safe. Well, actually, I'll do this again. After Waylon goes, if Ntetu is going to be running communications
hide him
between
underneath
the
your
groups,
robes or something. Yeah.
wouldn't it be smart
I'm not.
to
I'm
make
not
sure
doing
that
that.
Ntetu cannot be visible by predators?
Because Ntetu can't. Ntetu can't even see them if they're stealthing across.
Right.
So somebody would have to carry Ntetu, like put him in like your cloak or your robes or whatever you're wearing or a bag to chill, and
He
then
wouldn't have.
like
We couldn't leave.
and then he
I
could
guess
fly, and then he could
Rakim
fly
back there
out.
with Bond in mind.
No. Because Ntetu shares spells with Quendemir, which means Ntetu should also be able to talk to them telepathically. Doesn't Ntetu have modern
I
mind?
know what you're thinking of, and
No. Yeah.
that would be if he was a valet, because valets share teamwork feats. That's what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Valet,
Yeah.
he's not a valet. Ochanga was the valet.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
I mean, we could just leave Rakim with y'all with the group, and me and Calvin go in front with the tattoo.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Because only you
Yeah.
two have only you two have blend active. Rakim doesn't.
So I guess we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Whenever they find something, we'll just they have to come back and tell us themselves. We won't be able to.
I can't telepathically tell
No,
Rakim.
we don't gotta
I
do
thought
all
they
that.
would carry
We don't gotta
Ntetu,
do
and
all
then
that.
when they gotta send a message, just let the
I
bird
can't.
go, and then
I can't
We
just
don't gotta do all
telepathically
that.
tell
We don't
Rakim
gotta do all that. We don't gotta do all that.
with Bond in mind. I can't just tell them.
you and Calvin can
y'all
communicate as long as you can see each
bonded
other.
mind is
Yeah.
on you.
Okay.
Bonded mind is on Nas, Rakim, and Calvin.
Yeah. And it's
You
only
guys
you
can
two.
communicate, but getting the information back to us is what we're trying to figure out. And the only way I think we
Yeah.
can do that
Bonded mind is only if you see each other.
Okay.
is if like Quindamere was around, because Quindamere has bonded mind, obviously, right? But like
It's only if you see each other. I got you.
but
So
it's
we
only
would
if we
break line. We
right.
break line of sight too far out.
Now, Quindamere can be invisible and follow you guys invisibly, but that still leaves like the
Yes.
rest of the party who's not
Yeah. I'll just.
invisible, right? So it's like
That's the
the purpose
stealthing.
is for you
The
guys to go
stealthing
out there and
from
get information and come back. But
yeah.
honestly, this is becoming really costly, and that's actually not how I wanted to do this. To be honest, I like the whole share spell.
I'll just blend out there. But
No, not even. Like I
I'll
have a
come right back.
spell that lets
I'll
me
come right
just
back because
see
I'm
shit.
faster. So you
Oh,
can
chain
stay
of
locked,
eyes.
Calvin, and
I
I'll
have
come right.
arcane
I'll get
eye. I'll
back
just
on what the
use
team now.
arcane eye and just go look. Like there's really no risk.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was going. That's what I was going to do. To be honest, like once we get close enough, cast arcane eye. It's a 4th level divination spell. Have arcane. Actually, you know what? That makes so much more sense to do.
I just
Lewis,
spent like 2 hours doing.
Oh, you do have some 4th level.
yes, but you have to understand. We have to like that was already a redo of a. It's a redo because we're trying to do the most efficient way to do this plan, and it's like happening live.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why. And also, I'm not really like I wasn't really. I
The
was
great
yeah.
opportunist in the bottom of mind still flows very well.
that should still go off. But
Yeah.
I just would like us to do it at a different time. And the different time I'm talking about is after using Arcane Eye to go search shit and
Because
then
it's a
using all that
casting. It's
buff
a 10
magic.
minute. It's a
Got
10
you.
minute
Mhm.
Like
cat.
you don't
It's a
want
10
to
minute
burn
casting time.
the duration. I got you.
It's a 10-minute
Okay,
Yeah.
casting
so
time
Uh,
too. So he would have
so let's
to.
do so Arcane Eye. So we get close
so
enough to
Arcane
do
Eye, we get out information, whatever Luce is gonna tell us, and then we'll do the buffing part, and then we can actually get into the shit. Because
got you.
that's honestly what I was gonna do from the get go.
That's dope.
But
See, that's a level up as far as the way we used to do recognizance.
Yeah.
That's a whole level up.
Arcane Eye will give me information as if I'm there. So it'll go out and moves at 30 feet per
It's
what?
100 feet a
Every,
minute. 100 feet a minute. So you got 8 minutes to scout with this eye.
That's a good
All
time.
right.
But the real question is like,
It
what about
moves
his
100 feet
perception
a minute.
abilities? His
wait, why
perception.
would you?
Create an invisible magical sensor that sends you visual information. You can create the eye at any point you can see. Okay, but it can then travel
I would be.
outside your line of
It
sight. So
would
you could
be.
cast it right there by the wall, I guess. Wherever you want that you can see. It travels 30 feet per round. Oh, okay, it's 30
I get
feet
what
per
you're
round.
saying. I'm
Okay,
saying
300
that
feet
there's
if
no.
you're in an area as a human would, or 10 feet if examining the
Thank you.
ceiling and
That's what I'm saying.
walls. 10 feet if examining the ceiling and walls as well as the floor. So yeah, right now it's just looking at the floor.
If we're 2,000 feet away, we're just looking at the floor because there's nothing
No,
here.
you're
Once we get
100.
to the fort,
You're here. You're here. I don't know if anybody can see the map. Is everybody people on this map?
I'm looking
I
at
don't
a
see.
Oh, okay.
dumbass
I just see a
map.
line.
Maps. I just see a line.
Right here.
So,
Ping
You
it.
guys
I
should
see
be
that.
here.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see any of us on it though.
No, I don't
Oh,
have.
okay. I see what you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saying we're right there. Okay,
Oops.
so the distance from there to the water, as far as I'm concerned, is just looking at the ground. Now, if you're saying 8 minutes is more than enough time to go through the motherfucking fortress, then sure, I'll just, by all means spend the 8 minutes. But I don't think there's much to look at from where we are to even
No, I
the
know.
moat.
So you cast Arcane Eye. Where do you want to put the eye? Up to where you can see.
Did I kill you? Yes, you fucking dead bitch. um, start from where we are, and then
The wall.
send it off.
You, the
It says the range is unlimited, so I would just look up, hopefully over the fucking Fort Rannick, and then boom, put it up there. Like there's literally no
Oh, so
reason
you
why I
just want
can't
to
have.
put it up there and just have it look around on the floor down there. Oh, okay. So
We trying to we're trying to figure out like
yeah.
our route of attack. I want to know what's going on
So
before we get there. You know.
is it? It's invisible. Okay, cool.
Mm.
It can travel in any direction as long as spell lasts. Solid barrier is but it can pass through a hold. I can't. You must concentrate. If you do not concentrate, the eye is in there. Okay, so you pop it up above the walls in this way you figure the center of the courtyard is at, right? Like near the fort. So it's like, I guess.
Which means I save on blend spells. That shit is right there. Yeah.
So we'll put the eye.
Yeah.
Um, we'll put the eye
Sweet.
like right there. All right, that's fucking blue shit right here.
I'm telling you, man, RLS got that money, bro. Now
So
motherfuckers got drones.
visually, Quinn, right?
Damn.
He basically summoned the
We
drone,
got
created a drone.
Yeah,
So
drones.
visually, what you see here is this vast open courtyard. You can make out a few buildings. You can make out the towers along the walls.
yeah.
Mm.
So we're gonna go from left to right. So we're gonna go with what your eye sees around around here first and around this gate. Well, okay, so this gate here, where I'm pinging. Actually, you know what? I'll just move the fucking. Okay, so like right around
Guys,
here
pay attention because I'm kind of walking around.
Mm-hmm.
is the south gate. You see two ogres there. They're sitting down. They're looks like they're playing like a game of dice.
Southgate got two
With the building nearby over here. Where's my map?
They betting money though, or they just playing for fun?
It looks like they're betting. What Quindamir sees, he doesn't see them betting with money. He sees them betting with bits of human body parts.
Damn, savage.
With some.
Cold-blooded.
Oh wait, that's B8.
These dudes betting with fingers and shit. That's fucked up.
Oh, Southgate that's Southgate. Southgate's the one with. Oh, okay. My bad. That's the wrong gate. That gate, Southgate. That one's loaded with ogres. Some looking out over, you know. So what he sees is well, first the fort, right? So your characters
So how many?
Talons, there's a light drizzle of rain happening at the moment. It does look like it's gonna pour down some more later on. There are talons of lightning that claw at the sky, casting a pale light on the mountainside below. The lightning storm reveals a grim fortress of dark gray stone, standing sentinel over the valley, huddled desperately at the base of two sheer cliffsides. Crumbling, 15-foot high walls ring the citadel. The stone pitted and cratered from hurled boulders and ogre hooks. Like the face of a veteran with decades of winters under his belt, the fort's craters, cracks, and scars are testament to its battle-weary history. A stone keep, a stubborn shadow against the mountainside, rises from behind the worn wall, with a single tower jutting up from its ramparts like an ugly broken tooth. Nearby, a Russian curtain of white water cascades down the mountainside into a large pool of water just outside the fort's walls. When the mirror can make out at the south gate, a 20-foot tall gatehouse, protected by an iron gate. And the ogres at this entrance has left the entrance to the fort grounds relatively undamaged. So it looks like this is the gate that they use to go in and out.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Because it's still functional, there are plenty of ogres on guard here.
mm,
With not four.
can we see how many? Or
Quinimir can count 7. You count 6 of them ogres, but one of them appears ogre-like, but also it doesn't. What he sees is a large leathery creature that has a lanky ogre-like shape, but it walks on all fours. Its claws, teeth, tail, and gait give it a degenerate, bestial appearance. Quinimir
so,
he can roll a local check on that when he gets back. It looks like something mixed with ogre, but it's not 100%.
I don't know the damn ogre. I don't know the damn ogre mix up.
So Waylon strokes his chin, and Lou, I would like to know about the level of fortification that we're dealing with here when it comes to the fort. Can I roll a knowledge engineering check to get an idea of what it would take to like to I guess like what it would take to like break down certain parts of like the fortification that I see, like or specifically if there's any parts of the fortification that is in like disrepair that I could take advantage of. Obviously, I'm not there yet, but this is what I want to do when it comes in sight. Whalen.
You could have the eye look for it, right?
Yeah, he can only
Yeah,
make
but I
it.
don't really
Yeah,
have the point
no,
of
he's
view
not
of
of
the idol.
yeah, he's not at a vantage point to like look down
Yeah,
into the courtyard of the place.
right. But I'm just saying, just for the future reference, that's the first thing I want to do is look for any like structural integrity issues that I could take advantage
I'd
of
say
using knowledge engineering.
roll an engineering check. Might get some info on the wall.
Cool. I guess I do that when I see it.
Your character's here, so you can see 100. You're just
Oh,
180 feet.
I can see the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just 180 feet away from the moat that's
All right.
surrounding the creek that's surrounding the.
And mm, a two. Jeez. Yikes.
Uh,
Glad that was a skill.
right. He other than the clear maintenance that the wall needs, he's unable to really figure out what what it would take to climb it, and it can be climbed, but I was gonna if you had a high check, I was gonna say the DC of it. Um, as well as as well as other features for it, but
All good. Maybe next time. Maybe next
um,
time.
all right.
Use the skills of
So
four.
now as for that that building, it looks like a that's right. The building that the eye sees is a wooden building that seems to have been abandoned for some time. It's in fairly poor repair. Now, I'm reading this to you guys because this is information that Quindamir is obviously relaying as he's concentrating on the spell and
Yeah.
he's
Well,
talking and relaying what he sees. It's in fairly poor repair,
so
and it
so do
seems
the
to
African accent.
this building. There's a wooden building that seems to have been abandoned for some time. It's in fairly poor repair and seems almost to lean against the cliff wall behind it for support. There's a short flight of wooden steps that leads up to a single door. The building itself sits on raised timbers over the uneven sloping ground below. Excess lumber is stored haphazardly in the space below. Jakadros and Vale and Caven, like they relay like what he's seeing. So what they say is they say, oh, that's the new barracks. We still call it it's still called new by the by the older members of the order, even though it was built 20 years ago. Uh, it was during a time when there was no sensible architect that that we had living amongst us. And um, Vale replies to Jakardros when he says that he's like, yeah, barely had any time off, but I would have loved to have worked in that building myself.
Hmm.
Um, So yeah, it's not much of a sturdy building, but it was where it's a yeah, it's a building where members of the order would rest. They'd have some bunks in there. So all right, so he maneuvers the eye around. Obviously here's the fort. He can yeah, he's just having the eye scan over this area instead of he's not trying to get it to go into any buildings. This building here, where the eye is at now, what the eye makes out is an open air structure that contains several large racks for storing smoked meat. And the ogres don't seem to have taken good care of the place, for everything is in a jumbled, broken ruin now, where several dead bodies lie haphazardly on the damaged smokers,
So,
slowly and inefficiently
Damn.
curing as the fires smolder. The smell is, well, he can't smell, but if your characters could smell it, it would smell disturbingly flavorful. They're barbecuing some human remains. Where he can make out a couple. The eye can make, since it's an open air structure, the eye can make out two ogres there. One of them the cook, the other one hanging around and licking his lips, waiting to get the first bite of whatever's complete.
damn.
Is it two? I think there's two in there. Yeah, two.
Wicked creatures, man. I can't wait to whip their ass. Wicked ass
Maneuvering the
creatures.
eye around over here at the east gate. The east gate's the one with two ogres playing a dice game. They there's only two there because it's a 20-foot tall gatehouse here, similar to the one in the south, and it surrounds two battered double doors that look as if they're barely hanging on their hinges. It looks like this was the gate that was smashed through during their assault, but they have since mounted up debris on the other side to fortify it. So until all that rubble's clear, those doors are not gonna open. The eye continues scanning around, and you got these two buildings in the back. One is a large wooden building that sits against the cliffside. Structure's southern facade is open, revealing an empty stable. Empty stable. There are no animals kept in here, probably because the ogre ate the horses that used to be here. As for the building next to it, it appears to be an old guard post. And this old guard post is falling apart, it appears. Most of the mortar looks like it's cracked and sloughed away, leaving stone to grind on stone. And the structure itself is nearly 30 feet high.
Mm.
And yeah, he's not sending these eyes into the. So yeah, that's what he initially sees with his arcane eye hovering and flying about invisibly through the
Can they look
courtyard
through
of the fort.
windows? Can they look through windows and stuff?
Yeah, you can
Or
look through windows. Um, Traveling down, it can look through a window and it can see inside the old guard post. where the eye is at currently. And I not put in there. B4. Oh. You can make out 3 ogres in there and another one of those the ogre, the giant ogre mixed creature that's walking on all fours, which he has yet to fucking. Well, he describes what it looks like. So if anybody got a local check, they can
I do have a
roll
local,
it.
but Quendamir's I think is higher than mine, so I'll
Yeah.
prefer if he rolled
Yeah.
it.
Somebody roll his.
I guess roll
I
his.
think Mike got one too, right?
The way he disappeared to.
Because mine is only +8. I think he's sitting like a +11 minimum.
Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back. Yeah. You kept. When did you type that?
Yeah, and that shit was almost 18.
Yeah, you
Well,
guys have
I don't know why.
outflank. You have outflank and bonded mine.
Yeah, I heard you this entire time. So anyways, yes, I heard you this entire time. You want me to roll a local check. Now, I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to do investigative mind before that.
Oh, okay. Investigative mind.
Okay.
Actually, it's a local check, so I will not do investigative. I'll do ancient knowledge instead, actually. And he also casted heightened awareness.
So
Pretty sure they stack.
they're both first level, right? +2 competence bonus on knowledge checks.
Competence on insight, right? They should stack.
Yeah, they stack.
So 2, 7, 2 and 7 plus my regular bonus, which is 11. I'm glad Watson remembered it. It should be 18, right? And then I'll roll a local. Come on, something better than a 3.
Yeah, 19's way better than 3.
Well,
Let's go.
those creatures that he sees are dim-witted creatures that are a mongrel cross between a troll and an ogre. They combine the worst features of each. They're known to usually act like animals and move on all fours, but they can rear up on their hind legs to attack with their sharp claws and vicious bites. Some ogres keep them as pets, treating them as exceptionally stupid but hilarious kinfolk. Trolls, however, usually kill troggles, as they are known, on sight, and have been known to band together to wipe out entire ogre clans that possess troggles. And you guys are like, what do they look like? These are troggles.
Right.
That shit is in my nightmares, bro. Damn.
Troggles got skin as thick as an ogre. They're decently dexterous. They're strong as ogres, of course, or trolls, however you want to look at it. Pretty hardy and tough. Just as dumb as an ogre. Maybe
Yo.
a little
Man,
dumber.
that shit looks crazy.
They have a speed of 40 feet. They bite and 2 claws. They do
That nigga
possess.
crawled out the well.
They
He's from the
do possess.
rings.
Fenimir is aware that they do possess their troll lineage of being able to regenerate their wounds, their bodies. In fact, regeneration of 5.
Except for when they're dealing with fire,
Except with
baby.
acid and fire damage
Fire and acid,
halts
baby.
their
Talking to the
regeneration.
fire acid kings and queens over here, boy.
They are giant with with low light vision, like most giants have, and they also have dark vision. And
Icarus got the fire. I got the fire. You got him. Torched.
they're pretty good climbers, and they prefer to stealth around in dim light or darkness, where it's best for them to stealth around. And there you have it. They're large sized, so they do take up a 10-foot space with a 10-foot reach.
Big as hell, and they like to stealth around. It's funny.
So that's currently the information you. Oh yeah, so yeah, there's one of those. That's what I was trying to say. As it peeked through the window of the old guard post, there's one of those with 3 other ogres inside. As for the new barracks, it was able to peek through the door, or one of the windows. There was a couple of windows, and see quite a number of ogres in there, at least a dozen. There you have it. That's what the Arcane.
Younglings are like babe, younglings or like full grown ogres.
Full grown
Full-grown.
big boys.
Okay, so
Big
how many did
body
we count?
Zangief ass
I
motherfuckers.
mean, we're
Zangief.
talking so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, Watson, side note, do you have any more enlarged potions?
2, 3, 4, 5,
Um,
6, 7, 8,
I do have
11,
I have an
12,
infusion of one, and I think I
13.
may
Oh,
have one on me.
because that dude with the
If you
2
keep
axes
trying,
looked like he could use one.
there's about a couple of dozen ogres from 24 to 26 maybe around in that whole area, and 2 troggles.
All right, so
You meant the
basically, what we want
24,
to do
26 of
is
them.
It looks like
what we want to do is attack them in
yeah.
pieces. Like we don't want them to fight them
And
back
that's just the ones in the courtyard. There's definitely probably more
inside.
inside the fort
God
itself.
damn, son. And I bet you they all hit hard as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle for attrition.
Probably.
And then
So
Flanked by those bitches.
Jakadros is like, let's not also forget the ones that may be out on patrol as well.
Oh
They don't
God.
they don't typically patrol around, but knowing Jargrath Krieg, he's cunning enough to probably have sent some ogres out and about. Maybe out hunting for more food, because I'm pretty sure they probably used everything we had here.
mhm.
Well, that's usually our. That is usually our MO. To get one of the people who are out scouting, people who are out and about, away from the group. Usually we take one of them down, get a little information, and then we go from there. Information is always key, always power. So, if anything, I hope that we run across one of their scouts before he runs across one of ours.
Well, I don't think we have to scout anymore. Side note.
All right, what
But
do you think?
Cryptomir would say at that point, he goes, well, there you have it. There you have it. Most of the reconnaissance, probably, and probably more than our 2 favorite scouts we could have sent in, not including
The
Etu.
Rangers
What?
state that the secret tunnels behind the waterfall will have 2 exits. I'll put a dark blue circle around both exit areas.
What do you think about that?
So there's definitely
Are we still going to stay together when we exit out of both sides of the tunnel? Or are we going to split into even parties and try to divert their try to divert their forces, split their forces between the north exit and the west exit. That could be
Personally,
our. That could be
personally,
our.
I think that because they are so stupid, it means that they will overwhelm us when it comes to numbers. Splitting our current group into smaller segments only serves to play into their advantage of having greater numbers. Better we stay together and use all of our different capabilities synergetically to take down them as we come across them, piece by piece.
If we could figure out a way to possibly funnel them all together.
Arcane eye. Oh shit.
Damn.
I do still think that we are better when we are together. But oh, speaking of which, when we did I use my could I see where the exit what's guarding the exit points?
Yeah. Yeah, I said there was like 6 ogres here. And, oh wait, is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whose eye is that? Shit was
That's
crazy.
your arcane eye.
Oh, man, you gave it a fucking issue going. It's in this.
The eye of Vecna,
The
nigga.
south gate is the one that
bro.
I said the south gate's the one that they use, so it's more heavily guarded. It's got 6 ogres there plus a troggle.
The north one?
The south one.
The south one.
South one. Okay.
The one facing east is completely covered up. The doors are broken down and it's piled with rubble. Those doors are not completely broken down. They're damaged and barely hanging, but they piled up so much debris. You'd have to clear the debris to even use that gateway, that gatehouse.
Can't just
They only
climb over it.
Really? Can
the
we
walls
climb over it?
the
Does it
wall
seem like we would be
the
able to
walls can
bypass it
be
easily?
the walls can be climbable. They look climbable.
I don't know, man. I feel like we'll be climbing shit and all. Oh, there's motherfuckers climbing. Now they're throwing boulders. Like, now we're just sitting ducks.
Fucking
Like,
oil.
Yeah, that's why
fucking
we should
Hot
do
oil
that.
on us and
Like,
shit.
all that time for that, bro.
Like a siege.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, so there you go. Like, Quindamir will still be basically saying, "So, does the plan stay the same for all of you, or do you want to alter the plan in any way now that we have more information?"
Hmm.
Six organs is not really what I am worried about. This is not going to be a zero casualty type of infiltration. But
Who do you plan on?
6 organs also means that
So
that is
which
6
one of us
ways
are we
that
planning to lose?
we might be alerting the rest of the ogres that dwell within. That is what I am curious about. How we will be able to quickly dispatch 6 ogres without them getting the attention of their allies.
So Quindamir,
my question to you,
you saw the ogres on the south wall. Were they very close to each other?
They look spread out.
Were they bunched up so they can get hit by a
Right.
fireball
They
spell,
weren't-
possibly, and all die?
They weren't
all at once.
bunched up.
Just say it, bro. Just say it. You don't have to beat around the bush.
We're here, motherfuckers.
I would hate for them to know they're being sieged upon now. They would have like, I don't know, 10 rounds to prepare. We don't want that.
It's what he noticed by the. I mean, I can also describe. They
But I should just be sitting up there chilling anyway.
This
As the situation changes, I could, continue.
You see these lumbering giants, their beady eyes, devoid of wit or kindness. Their puffy face features a wide mouth with ill-fitting teeth.
I'm surprised they're all wide awake. It's supposed to be the crack of dawn, I think.
They playing dice games. They up, bro. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
Waylon asked
these are the ones that are up. There could be others sleeping.
So
Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually,
26 ogres up right now. Okay.
actually, the eye did look through the windows of the new barracks. There's over a dozen ogres in there. Some of them sleeping.
Waylon asked Quendemir, he says, there is a saying that goes, if you love victory, you must learn how to break the hearts of your enemy. So Quendemir, I ask you this. By any chance, did your eye spot the heart of Forked Rannick? By that, I mean, did you find a leader
Right. That's where my mind is.
of the operation?
Yeah, I think I read between the lines. And considering considering their to answer you, the short answer is no. I did not.
Sorry,
But I have a pretty good idea where he might be.
Oh.
The biggest building here for these simple creatures. And it's not too late. I could still try to send the arcane eye into it and see if I can find out precisely where he is. However, that heart that you are looking for, that heart, I imagine, would be intensely guarded if it is not so simply carrying on about like the rest of these Olga folk who are basking in their glory. I imagine this leader has a mind to be sharper than the rest of its team.
So what you are saying to me is, if we want to find a leader, we have to look for the location that has the most guards posted.
Is there a building that stands out like that, Lewis? I mean, let's just get it, let's cut to the chase, basically, I don't see the reason why we can keep beating around that bush. If that is where you want to go and focus your efforts.
If we do get in there, we need a location that we're gonna head to. Near a destination. Otherwise you're wandering around that motherfucker just fighting everything.
Right.
Right.
Fighting endlessly.
What was the question? You looking what?
We want to know if there is a particularly heavily guarded location where the leader might be, because that might tell us where we might find the heart of this particular group of ogres and crush their spirits, and perhaps eliminating the need to dispatch every last one of them. Why did I have to say that in my language? I do not know, but it felt like I had to speak like Queen Lamia to the guards and propose a question, so they might answer it, and I could lead the Red Lotus Society into the jaws of the enemy and then out with the victory.
Well, the obvious place would be the fort itself.
Fuck, that's too fucking broad. You said the fort? You say that?
This right here is
the whole shit?
I mean, unless you get your arcane eye to move in there, although it doesn't have much time left before you gotta cast another.
That's the point. That's the point. Because if it gets discovered now, at least it's done most of its duty. And then they just have to worry about, oh no. What the fuck is that? Plus, that'll also give me information if they do find it that they have fucking invisible detecting magic as well. So please find it. Yeah, that's probably exactly how they go. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, I dead ass feel like you wasted your time, man. You should just be a fucking voice actor, bro. That'd be so god like you
You
can get
sound
to
like
the deep voices. Yeah, bro. Like you why you doing everything but voice acting, bro? Just submit a resume, bro. Just send them a few lines, ogre, generic as shit. I'm pretty sure stuff I'd be like, yo, that sounds bad good, son. Send them that line, bro. We're being watched. Somebody will fucking hire you, man.
oh my god.
We're being watched. Yo, you remember fucking what the fuck was that movie called? Beowulf?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. That shit is a fucking core memory for me, bro. I'll never forget that shit, man.
This is the most brutal but yet funny scene I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, son. That
Uh,
was back when we were playing crazy D&D, son.
Grendel caught the business, bro.
For real, Grendel, yes. I forgot how he said it, but it's just the whole fight stopped to ask that one question.
The music slowed down and everything.
He's like,
The camera panned to his face. Like the outcome was gonna be different.
All right. So the
oh man,
eye
son.
wasn't able to find
Ah!
any
It
openings
had one job.
around the fort to access except for this watchtower at the very top.
No window? You can't. There's no fucking all this broken fucking terrain, broken buildings, no fucking slit hole they can fucking move through. That's crazy.
So there's this watchtower at the top that has a cracked bell hanging from a huge oaken frame that takes up most of the chamber's upper half. The
Wow.
ringer's been removed and replaced with an upside-down dead ranger, a steel helm strapped tightly to his
Damn.
skull.
That's fucking
Damn.
crazy, son. We gotta kill these niggas.
Oh.
There's a broken work table and 3 chairs sit below, stained with the dead man's blood.
They bust his ass before they kill him.
You see
Damn.
a set of stairways that spiral down below into the below the tower. So as the eye makes its way down there, it spirals around until it's unfortunately stops at a doorway that it cannot open, and it's closed.
All right. Quindamir says,
I was about to say that's the Bella Shandora, but nope. Not after seeing that grisly sight.
well, Quindamir also conveys that, he relays that to everybody and says, I do not know how much longer I can sneak around this encampment, but I am not finding a way into this structure. And I seem to only have a limited amount of time.
The other way, the other entrance into the structure is the front doors. From the looks of it,
Hmm.
from the looks of it, B11. Okay. The eye can see through the eye you can see a single set of double doors that would allow entrance to the central keep. The doors are made of oak and have been brutally battered and savaged. Their
Okay.
crude repairs have been affected, but the doors still hang somewhat askew. It looks like the ogres did their best maybe to try and repair these doors, but
Hmm.
doesn't look like any of them was a skilled carpenter. So it looks like it's in sad condition. Definitely not locked, but it doesn't look like it'll open easy. It's gonna take someone with some decent amount of muscle to pry them open.
Hmm. Huh. Okay. Well, that's just another piece of
Right.
information. So Kundamir says we are probably going to have to fight as soon as we enter the yard of the fort. So I take it we are going to
If we go
come
through
up
the,
the tunnel through the New Barrack area, right?
Wait
we
a
should come.
minute. Wait a second.
We could
Calvin.
come out up top here and then go over the wall.
Oh, you
Calvin.
guys do want to climb over that shit? All right.
Calvin and I could, just for the moment, because you know we always have a thing that we do with Red Lotus Society. We try to make sure we cover our asses. We always cover our assets. We make sure that there is nothing left behind us that is unchecked. And that being said, it was mentioned that there could be scouts of ogres. Even as we speak, that is around the area. I do not want any reinforcements to come in and return to the fortifications as we are dealing with those inside. So can we do a quick little, quick little sweep of outside the area right here, just to look for tracks that are walking away that are fresh. Because then if we have fresh tracks leaving without any fresh tracks coming back, then we know that there are still scouts out here somewhere. At least knowing that here we could move forward, but at least in the back of our minds, we know we got somebody to deal with on the outside of the doors.
Perhaps,
So this one near the old guard post.
perhaps, perhaps, uh,
Mhm.
perhaps Nasir or Kaldam feel comfortable pairing up and doing a quick survey of the surrounding area.
Calvin could take the north, I will take the south real quick. We'll meet back here. We're just looking for fresh tracks. We're not even pursuing. Isn't that right, Caldim? We are not pursuing Caldim. We are looking for fresh tracks. That is all.
What is it, around this area? Wait, hold
Yeah.
on, that's too much.
So Vale Jakardros chimes in. And he's like, so a couple of dozen ogres, and that's just the ones in the courts, in the courtyards, in the building surrounding the fort. No doubt Jargrath is in the fort with more ogres inside, probably probably among the ones in the castle. He's probably let the ones that are the strongest of his war band. It's gonna be tough no matter how we go about this, but I like the idea of beginning with stealth and see where it goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not
I
make it
agree.
easy for them. All
Vale's
right, let's
like,
go.
Vale clangs his two axes. It's like, and when the stealth is over with, I get to have some fun.
Well, according to Quendamir's intel, there's plenty of fun for you here at Fort Rannick. Alright, let's roll my survival at +9.
Haven takes a deep sigh, say, ah, so we're really doing this. All right then. Well, someone lead the way.
That's my survival check. Check it
this
for
is
fresh tracks leading away from the fort.
we're gonna go out there and look around.
Yeah, just in the area that's circled right there. That's a survival check for traps area.
Mm,
I'm gonna check
I,
too.
I roll a stealth too.
I was gonna say you're gonna need to stealth around there or go invisible or something.
I do have invisible. I'll go invisible actually. I have
Are you
invisibility
going?
potion.
You're going there? Yeah, you're going there as Waylon, right?
Huh? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wearing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with you.
Okay.
No, he said he's going invisible though.
Yeah, I'm going invis.
I'm a
Well,
stealth.
Callum's got blend on. I assume
Oh,
this is
okay,
where
so we have
blend. I assume this is the part where the
This
blend
is
would
where
be.
the blend.
Yeah.
This is where the. I
okay.
mean,
Well, this.
yeah.
I mean.
I wasn't gonna cast the blank. I thought Arcane I did all the work already. But if we're gonna
right.
still
Oh
search
well.
around this
I
area
mean.
just for tracks, then just search around here for tracks. It's really not that serious.
Yeah.
There's cover around here, I imagine,
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as
What's your
opposed to
survival? Waylon?
approaching the fort itself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The closer you get to the fort, there's gonna be less. Definitely, almost no cover or concealment because obviously they left it like that on purpose. They want to be able to see if an enemy's getting closer.
Right.
But I can still blend.
So, Lewis, it's actually a fair assumption that invisibility sphere should be used. You're saying, like, like trying to get 8 people, 10 people into this area over here is actually still needs to we haven't resolved that issue, right?
I don't think you need to have me and Nasir grouped up in there because we have blend on, right? And with our high stealth.
No, he said he didn't put it on.
Remember, I'm trying to. So
Okay.
things are going on and off only because we're trying to use the least amount. We're trying to do it the most efficient way possible, right? Arcane I covered the whole issue for you guys to have to go investigate the front of the fort. That's been handled by Arcane, and that's with all the RP or all the information that Lewis has been dumping on us this time. Now it's like, okay, now we have to actually go in there. That still needs to be resolved. Are we going to just go in there, just doing our best efforts to not be seen, jump into the water, and then try to go to the side, or are we gonna
All right.
Are we gonna go through a tunnel?
cast invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jakar
Yeah,
just
we're
looks to
casting.
Callum. He's like, yeah, the plan was to go through the secret tunnels behind the waterfall. From there,
Yeah.
there's two exits that the tunnels can lead out. One by the walls of the fort near the old guard post, and one behind the new barracks.
All right. Well,
So he goes, he turns to Quindamir. He's like, did it look like the one behind the new barracks was discovered?
did
And
it look like the one behind the barracks was covered?
the where I have the blue circles is where the exits of the tunnels would be, of the secret tunnels. Your characters would come out of either one or both of those, depending on what you choose and depending on if you're split. So he was asking if it looked like if this secret tunnel looked like it might have been discovered and opened up by
Mm.
the ogres. So with what's left of the duration of your arcane eyes, you look over there. You can answer him no. It doesn't look like it's
No.
been messed with, and neither did this one up here. So Jakardos is like, that's good. That means he's like, that does mean two things. One, the ogres don't know about the secret tunnels, therefore they didn't use it.
Nice.
So other than dealing with the shocker lizards that are inside, it should be relatively safe from ogres.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
So I still think invisibility sphere has some work here because
Yeah, definitely does.
look at how big it
Yeah.
is, bro.
Yeah, it definitely
Pause.
does.
But like this right here is 10 feet. I don't know if y'all can see that, but
Yeah, it definitely
it,
does. Oh, it
Oh,
does.
so,
that's
Yeah.
enough space
Well,
for
this is zoomed
all of
out,
us to
right?
walk
I
through
think
it.
that's
the squares in this map is, I think it's 20 feet per square.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah,
look
so
at that.
zoomed out.
That's even
Oh,
more.
so yeah, size for big people. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
So do you see what I mean? Like one casting of invisibility sphere would still be
But
able to
yeah,
get
with your
all of us
group,
to go through.
yeah,
Mhm.
with your group huddled up near Quindamere, all 10 of you
I was
should be
about
able
to
to
say, as
get in.
long as I mean, there's a lot of us. If we could all stay really, really tight to Quindamere, because it works
At
well
least
when
until we
it's
get into
just
the tunnel,
us.
it'll do its job. Yeah.
Right,
When
and
it's just RLS,
Wayland,
then it's easy. But when you got like an extra, like 4 other people,
You said we could do it. All right.
yeah, I'm saying Wayland and I could stay in the front though to look for traps as we're going through
Okay, so I guess I'm
Mhm.
changing
up
my
until we get to the
prepared
tunnels.
spell from dispel magic to invisibility sphere. I was going to use slow too, but I guess we're not worried about that now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's kind of questionable. Slow over haste. I was surprised you
No,
chose
I have
that.
The
two
fire was
slow
Yeah,
slow
haste
anyway.
that's
already.
what I told them. I said you had two haste scrolls, so
Yeah,
Mm.
two haste skills
Yeah,
already,
that
and
was
slow
that
is an
was
AOE
surprising.
still, so it still has like if they start jumping on us, they would all only get one attack. That's huge.
It's
Hey,
true.
slow is good. Slow is good, man.
Does
It's
fire
just
slow it
it's a
down too?
debuff that gives a save though. That's the one thing I
Was
don't
it
like
fire and
about
acid that slows them
Right?
down?
Who? No one likes. Yeah, no one likes have to deal with saves though. Queen got good DCs, spell
it.
DCs.
I mean, haste would be nice. Just saying.
We still have his. We're not losing
Yeah,
anything.
we got scrolls of he got scrolls of it. He got like
Yeah,
3 scrolls of it.
Yeah, there's
If
that
I
too.
make like scrolls of haste don't need a DC, but scrolls of slow does. So preparing slow is where the necessity
Yeah,
comes in.
yeah, I see what
You
he
see what I'm
did.
saying?
He
But
wanted to
yeah, I was gonna use dispel magic because I thought we knew now that they have casters, so they could have some nasty magic waiting for us, and then there's no way to like counter it. And I wanted to be able to prepare for that. But I mean, listen, if
I
y'all have
posted
to
in the
decide whether or not y'all
I
want
posted
dispel
in
magic or
the
slow, pretty much at this point.
posted in the
Actually, you know
chat.
what?
I would take dispel magic over slow any day of the week.
I posted in the
Yeah.
chat that if you look
You
at
okay?
Southgate, I've posted what the ogres look like.
Oh, okay.
3 Oleg with the hide armor, great clothes, and a few javelins.
And a
A
troggle.
troggle, one with masterwork breastplate, several potions, masterwork great sword, a holy symbol of a god. See, a
well, one
scroll
guy's
of
got a
flash of red
mutagen,
liquid.
Wayland. He's got a
One
flask with
No,
some
no,
red
no.
liquid.
one dude got some fancy shit
You go
on.
fucking Red Hulk on your ass.
One dude got some real fancy shit on.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't know about all that, but he
Unholy symbol.
he
Unholy
definitely he
symbol.
definitely
I guess you can
Is a
roll a
crab.
religion check for the unholy symbol.
Yo, Lou, what's with this? What's with?
how you got a problem?
Hey, yo, Lou, man, like, yo, when you gonna change up that tactic, son?
Could
When you
we
gonna stop with
could we
this
distract him maybe?
with the copycat syndrome, my nigga? Like, when you
I took
going?
the smoke sticks.
With
Could I
the
put a
what?
smoke?
A flask with some red liquid necessitate
It's just all I'm saying
alchemist.
is
Like you know what I mean?
He's
You don't pull great
No,
sword.
no,
say
that's not
yourself.
That's
mutagen.
not
That's
Say
not
that's not
mutagen.
yourself.
mutagen, bro.
No.
That's
Say
not a mutagen. Stop. You
You know what,
yourself is all I'm
Quindamere, you're
saying.
intelligent enough. That the liquid, the way it's sloshing around in the flask,
alchemist fire.
and the way it kind of bubbles a little. Yeah, it looks like alchemist fire.
Okay, all right. Whew, that's fine.
It's not mutagen.
you,
An alchemist
you
fire
said
though,
I can't, bro. He's
with
so
the fucking
tired of the bullshit.
mutagen though, with the strength, that would be
Bro, you don't
nasty.
understand, bro. Like, That's
What kind of do you need?
that's like Louis fucking golden hits right there, son. When you get hit with
Louis Golden hits, greatest hits.
when you get hit
Okay.
Oh,
with the
you do
mirror
something.
match,
I
nigga.
do something.
Okay, so
Mirror match
it
all
looks like
day.
it looks like Kundamir recognizes the unholy symbol because it is a symbol that's dedicated to an ogre god by the name of Hagakal.
Mm.
Boy,
Fuck.
Hagakal.
Oh, I killed the
An
shit out
ogre
of
god
this.
said to be the offspring of an evil god and a giant. His followers believe him to be a round ogre face in the sky. Thus, they look towards the moon as if they worship the
Oh
moon
my
as
god.
if it was the face of their deity. For
Mhm.
them, the waning moon is the time to hunt and to raid, while the waxing moon would symbolize the time of their god's return. Other myths
Mm.
interpret the moon's phases as the incestuous relationship Hagakul has with his twin sister and the resulting pregnancy.
next.
Uh,
Damn.
there are few ogres smart enough to worship Hagakul, however, but those who do create simple myths highlighting his strength and virility. It is a chaotic evil god of darkness, ogres, and inbreeding.
How are you a god of inbreeding? That's crazy.
Inbreeding.
That is
Yikes.
insane.
It's
Yikes.
Hey,
the
Betsy, time to fuck.
sacred
Bro, this
animal is
motherfucker turns the moon into an ogre face and
What?
slaps you in a
the
genjutsu.
symbol is in a
It's
round
gross, bro.
the symbol is a
Oh,
round
Kasuki.
circle and it appears to be a leering ogre face on the symbol. Um,
Mm.
favorite weapon is the great club with the sacred animal is a boar.
Shit.
He put ogres
How do they have
you know
such
me?
good weapons for this? When I got that description of ogres, it's like, oh, they fucking get what they get. These motherfuckers got all this
Well,
masterwork
you
shit.
notice no, you notice the basic ogres got the shit. The ones with the ones with experience, however,
Right. These
clearly
are
the one with the great
the one with
sword and the unholy
the great
symbol right
sword.
there
Right. Right.
is
He's somebody.
a cleric of some kind.
All right.
A cleric of well, from the looks of it, probably a cleric of Hagakul.
Hagaka.
Yeah, from,
Um,
from the
as
mother of monsters
as
to this shit, son.
as
Just talking about
Gross.
monster gods all the time.
so Jakargos nods at that information. He's like, yes, some of the ogres, including although I haven't heard of Jargrath being particularly highest, but he's gonna take all the help he gets, and if the gods help him, then he's all the more happier, I bet. But yeah, there are some ogres of the Creed that pay worship to Hagakal, although the majority of them, and to an extent, I would say Jargrath as well, um, they tend to pay more respect to Lamashtu.
Fuck Lamash too.
Yeah, there goes
Yeah.
that name again.
There it is.
Yeah,
There goes
I've
that
heard you've had
name.
past dealings with her ilk.
Namash, dude.
A
Namash.
past that is not far enough behind us.
Oh,
Let me be frank with
Quindemir's
you.
like, I'm using the siege, and you like false flex
yeah, it's time to
as
buff
you
up all the way.
feel energy enter your body, and
What's the cast level of it?
it should be on your character sheet.
I
I
don't
think
think it has
5.
a cat. Oh, on the character sheet. My fault.
Do Mike to the ogre Tsukiyumi.
Yeah, it
I
is
think
fifth. You're right.
I can think
Go
yeah,
kill
5th.
some geckos.
So I think 1d10 plus 5 added to your added as temporary HP. Bam, you got 15 temp HP.
The fucking Sahejian
Feel the
medallion
yeah, the medallion
fucking
went
fucking shook with power. Ow.
shook with
He
power.
felt his HP fucking just
Quindemir's gonna
fucking
fucking
get
melee
out.
now.
Does
He
Icarus
going to
use
Minerva.
hers too?
He's down.
Chill, bro.
Does
Chill the
Icarus use
fuck
hers also?
out.
Yeah, is
Does
Tony still
Icarus
here?
got one too? Probably.
I don't know, but I got a
What?
dip.
Yeah, it's 222.
Love you guys, but I
Oh,
got
already?
yeah.
Man, I was about to fucking character starting to infiltrate
My
and get
fault,
ready,
man. Quinn
ready to
came in and
fucking
just took over
play this
everything.
shit.
My fault, man.
Oh shit! Got that American
Oh, the
Ninja
music
music.
had the yeah. We need to.
Yo,
Yeah, so I'm
that
not ready for
shit
this.
on Shadow Moses.
That Shadow Moses, beautiful fucking game. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait because I'm not gonna want to move if you're not here, bro. I feel like she's gonna get real sneaky soon.
Yes.
I got my eyes with the Ovaro on. I'm not playing no games.
I
Perception,
hope
nice and
not.
high.
He said perception is nice and high, so
All
like,
right, to the next ability potion too.
I'm gonna
Wait,
drink
go.
my fucking bark skin and cat's grace.
yeah,
And my
do it,
AC
do
will
it, do
still
it.
only be
Yeah.
24. God damn.
Nah,
I'm gonna.
those don't last that long. I would hold off on. Well, I think Bark's gonna
No,
last.
when we go through the
If it's
entrance,
less than 10 minutes, I would hold off.
when we get ready to fight the ogres, that's when I'm drinking that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause if I could buff any one of
Yeah,
those,
I would fix your
it'll last.
prepared spell list because it kind of feels all over the place. Because it feels like
Yeah, my fault. I've been trying to correct it on my end.
it feels like when you get new information, the spells are changing. I'm like,
Because that's the thing. Like
settle.
these things should have already been communicated. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so did we do all the preparations? Did we do all the preparations? Because I had a way of doing it, and then things kind of like
Okay, well, this is what
shifted.
I have
And I'm
down now.
like,
This is what I have down currently. So
10 minutes per level. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
the numbers are obviously the slots that should be filled up. So
Oh yeah, Lou. So since Barkskin lasts a long time, I'll drink the Barkskin potion too that I have.
I'm gonna do.
and that one will last over an hour, I think.
Yeah, my shit lasts for an hour, right? So
The teamwork feat. And what did you drink?
Well, I drank a Barkskin potion.
I know you drank bark skin. Did
Mm.
Callum
Me
drink
too.
anything? Oh, you drank your
yeah, I'm
bark
drinking
skin. Okay.
bark skin. Yeah.
Yeah, for the both of you then. It should be like definitely over an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, the monks will activate their bark skin too.
But
Yeah.
yeah, make sure you mark off a key point for the both of them. The one less key point.
The rest of them buffs are gonna have to be on site
Right.
because they don't last that long. Let me see. It's the bark skin.
Yeah, I had the music already. I'm like, when are they going in? Are they going in? Oh no.
Right.
You have the music on right now? I don't hear it.
No,
I do.
I turned it off.
Oh, it was on.
It was
Wow.
on.
I
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah, I stopped it.
All right,
I
guys.
raised my volume up so I could hear it.
Next
right,
Yo,
two.
good night, homie.
See you later.
All
Good
right.
night. Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lewis,
send you the new
sent you a
list
message on
because
WhatsApp.
All right.